Warning! The opinions expressed on this podcast do not reflect the beliefs of their peers, the guests, their boss, and YouTube.
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to another episode of the Irish Whips and Arm Drags podcast. I am your host with the most, Tommy Halter, Tommy H. And with me, I got Dizik, Deadshot. I don't know if he's here right now. He might be taking a break to.
I'm right here, right here.
Okay, what's up, brother, man?
What's up, dude?
Dude, I've been making business moves, bro, trying to bribe these big timers, bro.
Yeah, I've been seeing that.
Yeah, man. So, I might have count my eggs before they hatched or whatever, but I know it's gonna happen.
Well, I'm here for it, man.
Yeah, I mean, you're the only one here, bro. It's like, what are these guys? They just want to smooch off my clout, bro.
I don't give a shit about clout. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed with Vince Russo and not Jim Cornette. But hey, that's just me. This is me.
Well, he's a busy guy. Like, I'm sure there's a good reason he's not here.
No, absolutely. Even okay, I was gonna say I'm not like the biggest Russo fan, but I'm still I'm happy for you. Like that's a big deal.
Yeah, no, I mean, he said yes. He never made a commitment to Friday. I think that's just me. I'm a dumbass. I got everybody's hopes up,
Yeah.
Because I got some cool topics, man. Like I wanted to ask him about these pictures,
Yeah, holy shit. Yeah. God, the Rhea thing been going around has been.
See, I called Triple H out when he did this with Rhea, and everybody's like, "You don't get it, man. You're not a professional wrestler. This is just how we, communicate." And then the Io Sky one comes out, and now everybody's like, "Yeah, maybe it's a little inappropriate." I'm like, I've been fucking saying it's weird, man.
Dude, the resemblance to China, the missing wedding ring, like it's all weird, man.
Yeah.
Did you see? They're in Saudi right now, right? They're about to do the Royal Rumble this weekend.
Yeah, tomorrow morning in the United States it'll be aired.
And apparently, now I know nothing about this, so do not take my word for it. But apparently, there was some controversy around Rhea having a hijab, and
I didn't see her in a hijab. I saw the interviews. I didn't see a hijab.
Well, I probably have to find it, but somebody snagged a picture of it, and she was in a hijab, and there was a whole thing about that. And I mean, you know how it is, idiots on Twitter. They never know what hill to die on, really.
Oh, of course, man.
Let me see.
And with AI, you never know what's real, except my AI,
Yo, your AI is 100% authentic.
No, my AI is fake, okay? It's not real. If I say it's authentic, then I'll get in trouble.
Let me see. Yeah, okay. I'm looking for it.
Yeah, do your thing. I'm just posting the link on my Facebook, Twitter, let everyone know we're live. But yeah, I was just like, because I honestly expected Vince Russo to say, no, you're a fucking nobody. But the fact that he's even considering it's a good sign.
Yeah, no, that's points up for that,
Yeah, and I hit up Beastman, a couple other indie wrestlers, just to pick their brain, what their appearance fee is, how much they're willing to do an hour, because I'm kind of feeling myself. I'm like, okay, if I can get Vince's attention, then I could get a couple other guys.
Absolutely.
But yeah, like I went on like Epic Mike does the Epic Universe, and I donated like $1, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna have Vince Russo tomorrow, but I guess it wasn't technically false advertising because I did expect him to be here, but it'll all make sense when he does appear. Then everyone's like, okay, he's not full of shit.
Right. I just dropped something in the private chat.
All right, let me check this out. So you got a show coming up, Isaac?
I do. They had to reschedule it. It was supposed to be tomorrow, so I wasn't sure when Russo was coming on. So if it was tomorrow, I wasn't sure, but they canceled it. And I'll tell you a secret. We're live, right?
Yeah, we're live.
I'll have to be careful about what I say, but there was the venue that I was having a show for is going under repairs, and the cops pulled up to the venue, and I won't go into more details.
The
outside
feds?
of that. Yeah, no, not the feds, just the fire marshal and whatnot. But I'll tell you after the show why I was like, oh shit, am I in trouble? Is there some shit going on? But everything's fine. We're just moving locations to
Isaac
Sunday.
is the kingpin, by the way. He's the gang leader.
Yes, I am the ringleader. I'm control all of it.
Oh,
Hail
yeah,
Caesar.
I saw this.
Yeah, that's been making the rounds. And
I mean, what do you expect though? When you go to a Muslim country, you gotta go by their customs.
right, but there's fucking people out there in the IWC that are like, what happened to the Prince of Saudi? Like, what are they still doing this for? It's like, you know, you can't really reason with idiots, you know.
Yeah, you can't please everyone, man. Like, you know, they say Muslims don't like dogs,
Right.
and my dog, she's got a license to be an emotional support dog, so I can take her to the gas station. And today I took her to the gas station, and you know, there's like a Muslim dude there, and I was trying to get some zones, you know. So I was like, "Here's my ID, and here's my dog's ID. She's legal." You know, because he's already giving me a side eye, like, "Oh, this fucking American brings his dog in here," you know. And I'm just like, "Hey, by law, you can't separate us." So,
I mean, they hate Christians and Jews more than they hate dogs. So,
yeah, and I'm
I
like,
mean,
dude, we're in Florida, bro. We're not in fucking Iraq.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just gotta tell a Tuscan Raider how it is, you know.
Well, that's an odd thing to walk in on.
What's up? Yo, John, thanks for being here. You know, I was afraid since I don't have the clout, you just gave up on me, you know, and you're like,
No, I had started recording something else just because our timetable was so wobbly, but I told him, like, you know, I gotta leave it like this time because I think now we're starting.
yeah, man. But it's not a negative that he's not here today because he never made a commitment. It was just me getting everybody's hopes up, like, oh, I got Vince Russo, because he said yes, but he never made a commitment to when.
He'll be like, in 84 years.
Yeah, no, yeah, it could be. But Brandon, the middleman who actually knows Russo, he's having an emergency right now. So shout out to Brandon. Hope everything goes well. You know, sometimes the stars are just not quite aligned.
Damn it, Tommy. I canceled my tickets. I actually did for Melania today.
Oh no, dude! Now
It's
I really
supposed to
feel
start
like
at like
shit.
5 or something, 5:15 or something. I was happy I got the notification from fucking Cinemark because I'm like, oh shit, I can't do that.
Wait, is that the movie about the First Lady?
Yeah, apparently it's about like the 20 days leading up to the inauguration and what she was up to, like organizing it and shit.
No, that'll be a good movie, bro. But
Yeah, it was
Good
funny.
Goon material.
Some good material.
Goon
Only
material.
if Ivanka's in there, but
Ivanka.
Ivanka, she has beautiful boobs. I bought both of them for her. It was very expensive, but they look fantastic. Everybody says so.
And they feel great too.
I went to the Prince of Saudi Arabia. He said, "Wow, those look great. We're not allowed to show those in our country. I don't get to see them very often."
Oh, BRB. I'm actually baking a ham right now, so I gotta go put it
What?
in the oven. It's not a euphemism.
I was just gonna ask, is that a euphemism for
No,
something?
that's what Dysek
I
said.
gotta go bake the ham, if you know what I mean. It's like I don't know what that means.
Fuck you guys.
He said glaze the ham earlier, so
Oh,
I took it as a euphemism. I was
Tommy
like,
B.
oh.
Glazing.
I'm like, what? Just do it on camera, dude. Ask for super chats.
That's what people have been doing with like fucking AI and shit. They're like, show this person, but like they just ate a glazed donut or so, like, or they have donut glaze on them or something. It's supposed to look like they got fucking jerked off on. You gotta like trick the AI because despite what like some idiots on Twitter and stuff say, like all AI actually is very heavily like censored. Like you can't just be like, make this woman naked. Like,
Yeah, dude, I figured
Yeah.
that out too, man. I was trying to make some real dirty stuff with AI.
You want to
and
know
it
what's
was
funny
like,
is
no.
after all these stories came out about like they need to ban X because it's supporting like pornography and shit. I'm like, what? And then I figured out the reason why they were saying it was like, oh, they got to do it because people are making bad images. I'm like, well, first of all, people can hand draw bad images. That doesn't make it okay. Like just because you
Right.
stop the AI from doing it. But also, let me test this. And so I just like was like, here's an insta ho. All right, take her clothes off. And it's like, sorry, not allowed to do that. And it's like, oh, okay, so it's not even true. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
No, there's heavy restrictions, bro. Like
It's so stupid though. Like the whole like all these lawsuits and like they're using it as an excuse to ban it in countries, and it's like you're not even allowed to do anything. Like
right.
I don't know what they want them to do. Like, do you want them to like arrest people for typing it or what?
How dare you make an AI video of me licking a popsicle?
Yeah. What was the trick that we always used to do? It was how does a mime eat a lollipop? And then the person would look like they were sucking a cock, basically.
Well, see, I put out this statement just in case some asshole agency is gonna be like, oh, they use my client's face for their goon material. And I'm like, technically it's creative expression protected under the First Amendment. So suck my dick.
That's all got to depend whether you get a woman judge or not.
Yeah.
Because guys
Well-
be like, yeah, it makes sense. And then the woman will be like, it's still gross. Go to jail.
Yeah. Even though her search history is the worst.
Yeah, she's bought like that fucking cow book or whatever about them getting fucked by
Cowboy,
animals.
all those damn like dildos that are the size of like octopus shit.
Oh, Jesus.
Those
You guys see
Cthulhu
Sydney
cocks.
Sweeney?
What did she do now? Oh, she got arrested at the Hollywood sign. I knew that.
Nah, she's on the cover of the Cosmopolitan, baby.
Oh.
Ooh.
So hard right now.
Oh yeah.
She loves to show them off. God bless her.
She knows what she's doing.
Ain't one of those prudes like Billie Eilish who like dresses up in these weird suits and shit to cover them up.
Yeah,
Right.
dresses in trash bags.
Yeah, we'll just keep this on until the viewer count.
It's always you're doing the Geeks and Gamers style of putting
Yep.
her in every thumbnail, even if she's completely irrelevant.
I learned from the best.
But what was the other? Oh, so she got like detained or something for she was trying to advertise a new lingerie and she put a bunch of bras on the Hollywood sign and you're not allowed to do that. So then like they got mad at her.
Interesting.
I saw that. I saw Geeks and Gamers report on that. Because they only report the most important news.
And she said, "Oh gosh, officer, is there anything I can do to make up for it?" He's like,
Right.
It's okay. I'll let you off with a warning. It's like, you better give me your number in case somebody else gets mad at you for this, though. You can get in contact with me,
yeah, I'll make sure it never happens again.
Who wants to make a bet? And look, I don't want to be a nihilistic black pillar here, but Sydney Sweeney is still in her 20s. I mean, what happens to all these hot ass celebrities when they reach their 40s? Look at ScarJo. I'm like, are we really gonna get our hopes up for this right now? In 20 years, She
Hey.
gonna be riding that SJW train.
You know, Nicki Minaj has at least made it to like 40 something, and she was just doing a speech with Trump. So you never
Yeah,
know.
but that's true. You got the other side of like the Cardi B's who have kids and in their 40s, but they're still a fucking hoe. So you never know.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Cardi B,
actually
she had
footage
an
of
ugly
Sydney
face anyway.
Sweeney being arrested, guys.
Oh shit.
This is her saying, "I'm sorry, officer."
I thought they were gonna be trying to hoist her into the car, and she's like bouncing.
Can you guys read that? The caption?
I can't see it.
No, I can't.
Sources say this is the video of Don Lemon resisting arrest last night. Fuck
He's
Don
arresting
Lemon.
the press. Oh. It's like, oh, apparently if you're a press member, you can just do whatever you want and just break as many laws as you want because it's evil to arrest you then.
He's right.
Yeah, man. I got a couple other saved stuff here we can go through.
We don't need to see all your saved videos and photos, Tommy.
Dude, I'm not even a big gooner, okay?
Bro, like I'm not even gonna lie, like
Big Gunner, huge.
You make the big like posts about gooning and shit, like I
Yeah.
represent the gooners, fist in the air. Like,
I say that ironically.
Hey.
I am no pervert.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, did you guys see Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez? They were getting heckled and they made a fan apologize.
oh no, I didn't see that.
did they do it like, apologize to me, bad boy? Like, did they do like that kind of shit?
Like
I mean,
playfully or like.
See, I'm
angrily?
hoping that it's like a work, that they're just being bad guys.
Right.
But then there's the other side of the internet wrestling community who's like, oh, these girls are pussies. They would never survive
Well,
2002 when we were throwing trash cans in the ring.
if they were being bad guys, if it was like you say, like a work, I feel like it would be more like they'd clap back rather than ask the person to apologize. Like if you're doing that, then you'd be like, "Hey, fuck you!" Like
Yeah.
back, like
So it's either genius, like heel work, or they're really fucking soft.
Hmm.
I mean, it's equally possible. You have to consider the fact that a lot of these wrestlers have fragile egos. I don't mean to be a dick about it, but I mean, look at their fucking Twitter accounts. I mean,
Yeah, I've blocked so many wrestlers that I'm just like, you're probably never gonna acknowledge me, so why should I acknowledge you?
and I hate to say it, but Liv and Roxanne, they're kind of good wrestlers. Don't get me wrong, super sexy, very smart women, but also like, look at their Twitter accounts, look at their Instagrams. I don't expect that they would be much different from your typical Hollywood type. Just that you could find, if you dig hard enough, the SJW, super woke activism posts, and so I mean, dude, I want to be not. I can't even talk. I'm running on 4 hours of sleep. Like, don't be surprised if you find out that they're just being snobs. That they're like AJ Lee, where it's like, how dare you make a deep fake of me, doing something. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of that shit.
What I don't get is that, like, do these people think like pervy drawings of them can't exist if they stop the AI and the deep fakes? Like, is it just okay if somebody just hand draws something? Like, I don't get the legislation for that. It's like, well, if you don't want, like, people can make really good drawing. Go on, fucking, you know what? Go make a DeviantArt account, lady.
Yeah, Rule 34.
It's already happened. Like, just 'cause
exactly.
the AI is making it now. Like, what? You only support industrious perverts, not lazy ones.
Right. That's so bizarre. All the celebrity fakes have been made with Photoshop for like the past 20 years, and nobody gave a shit about Photoshop.
Like, it's so weird how they're so fixated on it. But yeah, the fact that they made him apologize and not like, and not just were doing heel, like, clapping back on him, that makes me think that it was like a real thing and they're just being prudish about it.
Yeah. Now, see, if the apology was get on your knees and kiss my feet, I'm like, oh, all right, I will be more than happy to apologize.
Yeah, you'd have to see the video, I guess, to see if they were like being playful. I remember one time some dude like went and like is like Nikki Bell was like walking down an aisle and this it was like a kid, but they like grabbed her and like kissed her. But then she like had an initial, you could see like for a split second she was about to like, freak out, but then I think she saw that I think it was like a Down syndrome kid or something, like a special needs of some sort. Because then she just kind of did like a ooh and like walked away from it.
Yeah, well, that happened to I think Natalia, Natty Hart. She got her chest was grabbed by some little kid.
Oh shit!
And
it's like mommy lets me do this all the time whenever I need milk. I'm just picturing the kid from fucking Game of Thrones, the one that was like still getting breastfed whenever he was like way older.
Oh, Robin, yeah.
So there are rules.
Man fly.
There are some unspoken rules at wrestling events, right? Like, obviously, keep your hands to yourself. Don't touch the talent. But I think heckling is all part of the game, dude.
Oh yeah. Same, because it's like in the same vein as like cheering or like saying someone's good. Like you're normally putting someone down in order to lift someone up in the wrestling world. Like you're a fan of the guy that is facing this other guy, so you're gonna heckle that guy who's gonna, you want your dude to beat him up. Like it's pretty basic. It shouldn't be taken as offense. Yeah.
So this happened in Mexico. Someone actually put their hands on a wrestler, and not good.
Oh, La Parka.
What the fuck? Uh-oh.
Shit.
If you're gonna do it, don't slap. What the hell was that?
Fucking no mames, way.
That was La Parka, right? That was LA Park.
I guess you know more about Lucha Libre than I do, man. I don't know.
Oh, that looked like La Parka and like Dr. Wagner Sr. or something. I really actually don't know as much. They're all like, all I think is corn.
Yeah, just corn tortillas.
Corn tortillas, hard labor.
I thought you meant the band Corn.
No, brown people shit.
Dude, I need to get some nasal spray. I'll be right back, bro. I keep scratching.
What the fuck? Tommy's like, I gotta go glaze my ham. I gotta go snort some shit. All right. Oh my god.
I'm still under the impression that Liv and Roxanne are heels, and like you were saying, John, like it's part of the game. It's if you're a heel and you're mad about people booing you, what the fuck are you doing? What is your job? Like,
so this is embarrassing, but I used to watch fucking Collider like video and shit, the shills.
Oh yeah.
Back whenever, all you had was shill channels before like, 2018 or so.
Well, before they all sold out, basically.
Yeah, well, or before it became too obvious, whenever all the movies started sucking so bad and they still were saying they were great, it was like, but yeah, it was, they had this thing called Schmodown where it was basically like they did like movie trivia, but then they like cut promos and shit like they were wrestlers.
Right.
And so one time, one of their characters that was supposed to be a heel, they literally they had some live event and people were booing them because they're the heels, and they were like, we're heels. He's like fucking saying like the term in the middle of this fucking event. I'm like, I don't think you're supposed to do that. I'm not even a big wrestling guy, but I'm pretty sure I know that.
Wait, was that the video where he spit on somebody?
Oh shit, no, I don't think so.
Something similar happened at our indie wrestling show where this little girl got spit on, and then her dad ended up fucking up one of these pro wrestlers.
Damn.
But that's
the dad legit beat him the fuck up. Nice.
Yeah, because it's like, okay, yeah, you're a bad guy, but that's my daughter, bro. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, well, and the no touching, I feel like goes both ways. Like you don't go out and like touch the fans and like not like seriously, like obviously shaking hands or whatever is or high fives. That's fine. But like, you don't go spitting or grabbing or anything like that.
Or filling up a condom and throwing it out in the audience.
Ew, what is this, Jared Leto wrestling or what?
Sure. So this happened on AEW. This guy lost his dentures.
Which guy?
Don Callis.
Don Callis. Holy shit! I fucking missed that, and I watched the show. What the fuck?
Yeah, his dentures fell out mid promo.
Oh shit! Right in the middle of it. That's horrible.
Yeah, man. I mean, he's a professional. He kept it going, but shit, that's embarrassing.
But then, like, especially when it's your dentures, like, it's not like a fucking earring falls out. You can just keep talking normally. It's like your fucking teeth are rattling around, and you're, what the fuck are you gonna do?
You go from coherent sentences to blah, 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 really fast.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not one to judge someone's dental hygiene. You know, I got some pretty bad chompers myself, but at least they stay in my mouth. You know.
Well, he still sounded better than Michael Irvin ever did, even with his dentures falling out. He's. I always make fun of him because he sounds like a massive mush mouth whenever he talks, and he's always on all these fucking like shows and stuff. He's like, they gotta get run up a bit. And it's just like, what the fuck did he just say?
All the white women on his panel are like, yes, Michael.
God, and then he did what apparently like every old black guy does. He started to get like that Scottie Pippen haircut where he's got like the long dreads going on in the front and shit.
Yeah, man, they got.
Why do all you 60-year-old black dudes always do this? It does not look good on an old person. Scotty just looked like he had become like a Rastafari drug dealer later in life.
Oh yeah. Well, his Scotty's son, didn't he have an affair with Michael Jordan's wife or something?
No. Michael Jordan's son banged Scotty's ex.
Oh yeah, it was the other way around.
Yeah. So I think that's whenever he started to kind of badmouth him some. Like he wasn't all that great.
Yeah, LeBron's a lot better.
I think Kobe did everything. He took all of his moves, you know.
For
those who don't know, like Scottie Pippen has like the deepest voice you'll ever hear. It's like impossible to even impersonate. Like we were trying, but whenever that dude first talked in Last Dance, I was like, "That's your real fucking voice."
Yeah.
Sounds like Melvin or something. Only he doesn't have a modulator.
Or like Fear the Beardo when he's doing an impression of Jesse Ventura. I don't know if you guys have heard him.
Oh God, Beardo's impressions normally aren't great, but
well, his Jesse Ventura is pretty good. He's like, I was the mayor. I can't even do it. He's like, I was the mayor of Minnesota, and I'm a Navy SEAL. You know?
Oh God, Jesse Ventura. I heard about him this week. He was all about, Minnesota needs to go join Canada and shit.
Wasn't it Nick Frida's was talking about that too? He was like, let's trade Minnesota for Alberta.
Now that I'd be for, because I always tell people, you don't give up territory, all right? All these people that are like, oh, get rid of California. I'm like, no. That's a very resource-rich state. You don't want to do that.
I'll take Toronto for Minnesota.
Nah, the Maple Leafs suck.
Yeah, but the Raptors are having a good season.
Oh, that's true. The Montreal Canadiens.
So speaking of Vince Russo, I guess he called out CM Punk.
Interesting.
On his JCW promotion. Hey, I gotta turn this volume up. Why is it fucking me up?
Bro, I found so many hate videos on Vince Russo whenever I was trying to fucking research him. It was just like, why he's horrible. It was like the first 5 results that came up. I was like, what the fuck?
Exactly. Yeah, he is one of the most hated men in the wrestling industry. That is probably something we probably should have prefaced, before, bringing him on.
Yeah, so now's a good chance to get you knowledgeable on who Russo is.
Yeah, so I did do some research, because of today was coming up, and I was like, okay, just like reading wikis and seeing a few different videos on it. So I know that he was like around during the Attitude Era, like up to 99, and then left McMahon because it was basically, what was it? Like he got a good offer from, what was it, WCW then was next?
So I think you have it confused. He started WCW and then he ended up getting bought out by Vince McMahon.
Oh, okay. So I knew he like left at one point, and then like the people who don't like him were all like, "Oh, see, Vince was his filter, and now this is bad." And then, and then there was some dude who fucking hated him that everybody was always making jokes in the comments that like he rants about him 24/7.
Jim Cornette.
Cornette, yes, that was the one who's like the big hater, who's like constantly like bad mouthing him all the time.
Yeah, no, on his show, he's always calling out Paul Heyman and Triple H. Because Paul Heyman, he'll go on ESPN and he's like, "I am the last standing promoter of the '90s," clearly taking shots at Vince Russo, and like, so there's bad blood there, man.
And I knew Hogan because of the big incident where like apparently Hogan was supposed to lose the belt, but then Hogan like had creative control, and so he said, "No, I'm gonna keep it."
It's not gonna work for me, brother.
Yeah. And then like Vince Russo basically like came out later in the night after. Oh yeah, because the guy just laid down in the middle of the ring as like a protest, and Hogan just like put his foot on him, and they counted him out, and then to like get the belt, and then Russo came out later in the night, was basically like, that ain't gonna work. So he's like, Booker T's gonna fight for that belt now, at the same like event. And then Booker T, I saw, was complimenting him because Booker T was like, yeah, he kind of like really helped elevate me and everything. Like he helped me rise up from like the mid ranks and shit whenever he was.
Russo's a genius. He's misunderstood genius creatively. He discovered a lot of these guys that we know today.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was funny. I first heard about Cornette whenever in that Booker T video, because Booker T he made a little joke at the beginning because somebody like mentioned his name. They're like, "Oh, I wanted to talk to you about Vince Russo." And Booker T was like, "I hate him." Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't hate him. he's like, "I love that guy. He brought me up from the middle ranks and everything." It's just like,
so
and then everybody was commenting. They were like, I was just kidding, and they're like Cornette in like 2030 or something. And they're like, right. Nobody's gonna believe him if he says he's kidding.
So I'm gonna play this.
Self. Because let's face it, guys, I would make a way better champion than CM Punk. Thank you. And not only that, I wouldn't have to wrestle in a t-shirt because I'm 50 years old. But we do have a little bit of a problem because old Triple H purged our JCW champion. But I'll tell you what, because the kind of guy that I am, I want to personally thank Matt Cardona. Give it up for Matt Cardona. He was a great JCW champion.
See, there's a bidding wars for these wrestlers. Like, if you're in WWE and you aren't happy with your position in WWE, you can go to the Indies and they'll give you $200,000 to be their champion.
Damn.
So they can make a lot of money in the Indies. That's why a lot of guys never come back to WWE because they're like, I'm making so much fucking money touring by myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, and I know there's been a lot of complaints about like WWE where it's like about basically that they're contract workers and that they like demands will change at the last second or whatnot. So I'm sure if they're like, especially if they're like treated nicely because they're kind of coveted and the organization needs them more than like the WWE would need them, that they might like get a little bit nicer treatment and everything there. Because that's just like basic logic as far as like being an asset. You want to kind of have a little bit of a tug both ways.
Oh yeah, dude.
They ain't got no damn healthcare though. They don't cover healthcare and a lot of travel stuff too. That's something that is kind of the dark side of being a wrestler, is that you think that the company pays for their planes and pays for their health insurance and all that, hotels. They don't.
Yeah, they don't even have security. Like for the women specifically, like these smaller girls, like Liv Morgan, like they have to be super careful about traveling with somebody because they don't get security. They don't get special treatment. They have to pay for their own rental cars, plane tickets, healthcare.
Well, we've seen that with even all this TwitchCon crap that happens, all the security that you have to have. And then like organizations a lot of times don't want like the private security, but then that's like the person that they trust. So then they end up with very little or none. And I'm not, luckily, at least wrestling women are a little bit bigger, or able to, fight off somebody, hopefully. But yeah, it still fucking sucks.
I don't know, man.
Roxanne Perez is kind of a midget.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Some of these girls aren't big, man. Like,
yeah.
And like,
yeah, it's true. You gotta be like acrobatic.
An average guy could fucking dominate some of these women, dude.
And what was the other thing? I was just thinking, oh yeah, as far as travel go, that was one of the things I heard about with Russo. That one of the fallings out with Vince was that he basically wanted, like, he was having kids or whatnot, and he needed some time with his family. And you mentioned like the travel or personal time or whatever that's not available, and Vince was like, oh, get a babysitter. And it's just like he was like totally unsympathetic to it, basically like that he was going to keep working just as much as ever.
That's one thing that Triple H deserves some praise, is that he does give guys time off, paid holidays, time off, kind of stuff.
That's good.
Because I know they did not do that when Triple H was wrestling.
Yeah, because if you got like a good roster, you should, as long as it's for like a legit reason and they're not just like constantly asking for it. But like if it's like, hey, got a new kid or whatever, it's like, all right, cool. I'll schedule some other people. You maybe don't make as much or whatnot, but I'll have some sort of retainer.
Downside is you have to be a favorite of Triple H because, I mean, shit, Rhea and Io and Cody and like it's the same damn people every week. But like if it's people like LA Knight who get over with the audience, fucking buried.
So
is him taking a shot at CM Punk even like worth talking about? Like it's such low hanging fruit.
It's just like the one photo that Tommy just pulled up and given the medal.
So this is my topic. Who should have been the cover of WWE 2K26? Because Triple H, there's going to be 3 covers, and he made himself one of them.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, I know CM Punk is one, and Triple H is one. And I don't know if they've released the 3rd cover or not, but, like, this is how egotistical this man is, bro.
I feel like he's actually gotten worse. I mean, I knew that he was egotistical before, but this is just ridiculous.
Yeah, he's a mark.
I said it in my video about Triple H of all the things that I've not liked about him, and so many more things have come up, obviously. But the one thing that I will never forgive is when they had it was WrestleMania 31, I want to think. They had Prime Sting and Prime Undertaker. They still had one match left in them at least, and they could have done Undertaker versus Sting at that WrestleMania. And instead, it had to be a fucking ego trip where Triple H had to bury WCW, bury Sting, bury the NWO, and by doing so, feed his own ego. Nobody asked for it. Nobody gave a shit. Nobody was saying WCW still watches WWE in 2015. It's like nobody was even thinking about that. He had to have been staying up at night thinking about, wow, I will never beat WCW. I have to bury Sting at WrestleMania in order to feel better. Like, fucking seriously?
Yeah, like the company went away 30 years ago, dude.
Some insecurity, yeah.
That was the same night Rock and Ronda Rousey showed up. So much fucking poison on that show.
Ooh.
Oh man, I remember that. Yeah,
we never got that Triple H and Stephanie versus Rock and Rousey match. That would have been awful.
You guys like Sami Zayn or what?
I want
food.
I just
dude, he looks like a fucking bum, dude.
He does, and I want him to take a shower and shave. Like, that's all I want for this motherfucker. and
Mm.
his matches are getting more and more boring. I'm skipping his matches more and more.
Why is he just not willing to do anything, high flying or anything?
No,
He's not
he's
as-
good. He technically sound wrestler, dude. It's just he doesn't look like a world champion.
Hmm.
Like this guy's not gonna pin Brock Lesnar. Let's be real.
And he's not booked like one either. Like that's the thing, is that he's a fucking hobo. He's the hobo wrestler. He's the free Palestine hobo wrestler.
Yeah, he's super woke,
Oh,
super
jeez.
libertarian.
He's got to, he's just got to play into that for a character, be like, he like stumbles into the arena with like a brown bag or some shit. And he's like, he's got like a trench coat and stuff. He's got like watches he's trying to sell to people in the crowd. He's like, what? Who am I facing tonight? Whoa, all right, I'll do it.
Well, he's got a
fine."
fucking title. He's got a title shot at the Royal Rumble, so that's why he's a hot topic right now because he won
okay.
a fatal 4-way to be the number 1 contender at Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. So if they make him the world title, it's clearly just for the politics because he's actually a French Canadian, but he identifies as a Muslim. So they're gonna, it's
His
confusing.
family immigrated from Syria.
Ah.
And he can speak Arabic fluently. So it'll be a big deal for Saudi Arabians, but like most Canadians and most North Americans, they don't give a fuck.
Oh man, if this were the 80s or 90s, they would definitely play into that too. Like somebody's about to pin him, and then like the call to prayer sounds in the arena, and he's just like he throws them off, and, like, throws down a little thing and starts like praying and shit.
Oh, during the Iraq War, they had the Undertaker get jumped by ISIS.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
he
it
was
was
jumped by
crazy.
mass terrorists, and he choke slammed. What was it, Muhammad Hassan? And choke slammed him right through the damn ring and killed him canonically. Like he never came back to wrestling after
They put
that.
a
The dude might
fucking
as well be
like
dead.
a zip tie around his neck, dude. They basically killed Taker on TV, and it got so much backlash, bro.
Why? That's hilarious.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
You have to bear in mind this is after 9/11. Like,
Oh yeah, no, it would just be funny. It would be fucking hilarious if, like in the '90s, whenever the whole like Monica Lewinsky thing was going on, like I can't believe that Trump was the president who was on fucking wrestling. It should have been Bill Clinton. He was at the end of his second term anyway.
Well,
He could have like
I
come
showed
in.
you guys
he
the
could have, like,
video
come into
of
the
fake
ring.
Bill Clinton. They did.
I wanted
that.
it to be real, Tommy.
It was a fake Bill Clinton they had in the
Oh, I see. They got an
crowd.
actor. I thought you meant like some AI shit or something. Okay.
No, they actually did that though, because Vince was with the shits, bro. He understood the
That's-
political, economic, the culture at the time.
That's fucking great.
there is no line Vince wouldn't cross in some respects. Like the 2008 election, he had a dude come out dressed as Obama.
I
it was
remember
like- It was like, can you smell what Barack is cooking?
that. Barack says,
It was like they were trying to have this like hype up the elections thing while they were doing that shit. And obviously you put it in the group chat on Instagram. Like it was like, who do you think OJ did it?
Oh yeah.
Well, we're gonna ask the WWE audience if they think OJ did it.
and he says he definitely looks guilty.
And then he had fucking Dennis Rodman on beating up Karl Malone after they had beat him in the finals.
Wait, but I interrupted you, John. You were going on about Donald Trump strutting down the aisle or something.
Oh no, I was saying that like they could have done it with like Bill Clinton. Like I didn't realize they had a fake one, but yeah, like whenever the whole Lewinsky thing was going on, I think that was like 98 because he was near the end of his second term anyway. So it's not like he needs to worry about PR. Like they totally could have gotten a president onto fucking Raw and had him like, some dude like espousing about like, Mr. President, I can't believe how much you disrespect women. And then Bill Clinton's like, oh, whatever. He's got like a saxophone and a cigar or something. And he like fucking smacks the guy.
Yeah, they should have us in that writer's room, man.
It would just be all fucking current events. Like right now, I'd have like Kathleen Kennedy versus Dave Filoni. Like, they have like Star Wars in a briefcase. It's a ladder match, and that's like who can get control of it. It's like
Jesus.
they're like smashing each other.
Yeah, man.
Only
I'd
the
have
funny
to-
thing is, the 70-something-year-old woman would still beat up Dave Filoni.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's like, "I'm gonna shove that cowboy hat up your ass."
I'd have a coin on a pole match between Ben Shapiro and Barbara Streisand.
I thought you were gonna say like Ben Shapiro and Candace Owens. She starts pulling out like conspiracy sheets and shit, and he's got his yarmulke on. He's like,
Dude,
So,
like,
go ahead.
I'm just wondering, like, did they scramble her brains, bro? Like, to totally discredit her. They're like, she's on to us, so let's ruin her reputation.
oh man, Tommy's got the 4D chess brain.
Yeah,
there.
dude.
I wasn't even
deep
thinking about
theory,
that.
man.
The Illuminati just put a giant magnet up to her house. You know,
Yeah, dude.
Well, whenever she lost me was the whole flat earth thing. Whenever she's like, I'm not saying that I am, but I was looking up some interesting theories, and my husband was asking me why I was doing that. I was like, there's a lot of credibility here.
Dude, I would hate to be her husband, bro. She's more obsessed with a dead Charlie Kirk than she's worried about her husband.
Oh my gosh. There's a match. We could have Candace Owens versus Erica Kirk. It's probably too soon right now, but in like 6 months, you could
kidding me?
totally.
It's perfect right now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, exactly. You just Erica Kirk's pretty hot anyway. But just have them face off.
100%. You could solve world peace with that one.
It would be the ultimate like squat. Like you could have had like back whenever Brady left the Patriots, you could have had like him come in and clap Robert Kraft across the face or something. It's always like any sort of recent sort of events that include beef. You could just throw it into the wrestling ring at some point. Oh, they should totally, if they were still being like nastier about things like Nikki Bella getting caught like beating her husband and shit, like
Oh.
they could have had like a male wrestler come in and be like, "You think it's good to beat up men? Well, how about when the men aren't little dancing boys?" And they just like throw her out of the ring.
So
No way that's true.
this chick, she did not renew her contract. If you don't know who she is, she's the daughter of Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Damn.
Is that real? Is this a real post?
Yeah, she made a statement on Instagram after I read it, and then I blocked her
Ooh.
because she is one of those people who came out and like said Charlie Kirk was a racist and a bad person.
I
Of
made a
course.
video about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I covered it. I made a video about it. Yeah, I remember that.
yeah. So good riddance. I'm glad she's not.
Wonder what she thought about her dad. He made a super positive post on Hulk Hogan after he died, and all the fucking liberals were calling Hogan, it's like, oh, he's so horrible after he died or whatever. And it's like, she's probably like, Dad, you can't say that. Why are you being positive about him?
But she's actually going, right? Like that's not just some bullshit. Like, because there's a lot of tabloid crap out there that everybody talks about. Like Chris Jericho is coming back to WWE, and Edge is gonna break away from his AEW contract to face John Cena in his final match. Like, there's a lot of shit like that out there. And so I didn't know how real that was.
You guys see my dog? She's just bothering me.
Yeah,
We don't
off
see her.
screen.
Yeah, she's right here down there.
Hmm.
She's hungry. I'm gonna give her some food in a bit.
Damn, Tommy, you just got to get out of here for every little thing.
You
I
gotta
know,
feed
I'm
the puppy.
sorry. So this is what The Rock said to his daughter.
Shut up, bitch!
It's like,
Would you shut the fuck up?
So Ava is like she's not renewing her contract. Did it say when she's heading out?
I don't know too much about it. I just know she's done.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I would have thought she'd been around a lot longer, to be honest.
Oh, buddy, I know.
But yeah, no, you're right. Fuck her. She really. I mean, she's just like a sphere that's she's not the only one. I'm trying to think about who else did it because AEW. Most of the people at AEW didn't even acknowledge Hulk Hogan's death. You know, the only person that really acknowledged Hulk Hogan's death was Tony Schiavone, and he had to basically ask and beg Tony Khan for the time of the TV to just say, "Hey, you know, Hulk Hogan was kind of a big deal in our industry, so let's say R.I.P." But Tony Khan had no interest in giving him props for anything. So, like, and most of the AEW wrestlers concur that they're probably worse because there's more free range for TDS over there, and WWE has a little bit more professionalism, and they're like, yeah, you can have your opinions and all, but like on screen, let's try to be apolitical. Let's try to keep our dicks in our pants, basically. And so, yeah, when you look at like Mick Foley, for example, right? When Mick Foley announced that he wasn't renewing his contract wasn't even going to come up until June. So he went out of his way to be like, I'm leaving WWE, everyone. Give me awards now because I'm leaving because of Donald Trump and ICE. It's like, dude, your contract doesn't even end till June, you fucking dick.
Yeah, and he's got a problem with Linda McMahon and Triple H being on the board over there at the current administrations.
Yeah, for a guy who has such a reputation for being a tough guy, he really is a pussy.
Yeah, Dave Bautista as well.
Dave Bautista's a fat. Oh, I'm not going to say it. Never mind.
A fat man, yes. Anyways.
I'm so sorry, Tommy. I really caught myself there. I almost said it. I really did.
It's like I forget who it was recently where oh yeah, I think it was Brandon the Awesome. I was on his show and he was like, "Oh, you can say whatever you want here." And I'm like, "Oh, I can say whatever I want? All right. Well, I got something to say about these Nimrods." It's like
I legit said oh fuck, I forgot we're live.
That seems to be like a less caught one because I know people have said that shit on like Rizzy's streams and shit, and it's not like the video's been flat. One time somebody was like, they were doing like a, you know, watching something and take a drink every time kind of deal. So like by the end of it, you know, one of them was pretty clearly getting pretty damn trashed, and he was like censoring himself at first, and then he just started saying dropping the F-bombs, the bad one that YouTube doesn't like, and then I like made a joke about it the next stream, and Gruzy was like, "Oh yeah, it only got yellowed, like only partial demonetized, which just pretty much happens on every single one of my videos, so I'm not worried about it." It's like, yeah, so you don't catch it 100% of the time. I know a Critical Drinker has said like basically that he's able to swear a shit ton because he has the Scottish accent, and it like makes the whatever detection YouTube has like doesn't work very well with it. They're like he'll like say all these swear words or whatever, and he won't even get in trouble for it.
He's slurring his words. He's drunk.
Yeah,
the algorithm.
Like, fuck off, Kathy.
Fucking Critical Drinker, man.
He's tall. I don't know if y'all ever met him, but he's fucking tall.
I think a lot of those guys are tall. I know fucking Mahler has said he's like, I forget, like 6'5" or something, and then like Fringy, that is buddies with him, is like even taller than him. Because they called like Rags a midget, and he's like 5'10". I'm like, that's literally the average height of the world. It's really not short. You guys are just all really tall for some reason. I mean, like, I'm 5'10", and I always joke about it that I'm like the most average man alive.
So Karrion Kross, he won a Battle Riot tournament.
Blood.
Yeah, so this is in the indie scenes. I guess he
was that MLW?
Yeah. Hashtag MLW Battle Riot, yeah. VIII. I don't know what Roman numeral that is.
That's 8.
Yeah, 8. Yeah.
V is a 5, and then the dashes are 1s. And then if it depends if they're before or after the V. So like, you know, if it was IV, that'd be 4.
Gotcha.
It's 5 minus 1.
And I know the Jordan numerals. That's it. You know
what?
I know. You know, Jordan has the Roman numerals. You know, I can.
For 20, he has like 23 in Roman numerals, or what?
No, just when you buy Jordan shoes, like, they'll be in Roman numerals.
Oh, I see what version it is. So it's like
so these are the Jordan 11s.
Gotcha. So it's
The
XI.
lows.
Yeah. Nice. Why are you buying Jordans? Why don't you buy some LeBrons, Tommy?
Okay, now we're getting too political. Okay?
Too political.
But yeah, like this is relevant to Vince Russo in his promotion because I know they're kind of teasing that they might get Karrion Kross.
What's his does he have like a big what's his biggest claim to fame, I should ask?
Brawl for all.
Well, what was Brawl for All?
You didn't know about Brawl for? Oh, wait, are we talking about Vince Russo or Karrion Kross?
I was
Karrion
asking
Kross.
Karrion Kross. Yeah.
Oh, then let me take a step back for that because I was talking more about Vince Russo and jokingly, by the way. So
Yeah, I mean, Karrion Kross is just popular with the WWE fans, and you know he didn't get a contract renewal, which is like a big deal.
Oh, okay.
And so now he's doing shit on the indie scenes, probably making a hell of money.
So that was pretty recently that he missed out on his renewal.
Yeah, because he has a wife, and her gimmick is very connected to his gimmick, and they did not want to sign his wife. So he's like, "Well, if you're not going to sign my wife, then I'm not going to be here."
Oh, okay. Yeah, that. So what? They just like must just not have like valued him or something.
Yeah, man. And then they try to capture the magic because he was like this voodoo kind of goth character, and then they try to redo it with other wrestlers, and it's like, dude, you're just a bootleg Karrion Kross.
Yeah, it's like they fire Rhea Ripley, and it's like they have like Tia Tipley, and it's like a black lipstick chick or something.
So Royal Rumble is tomorrow. Who's your final four? Isaac, John, you could just guess. And you'd probably be accurate with your guesses because Royal Rumble is pretty random.
Do you have a list of participants, Tommy? Or is it going to be surprises? I know sometimes they do like surprises, right? Whenever they're running in. Yeah.
Well, I can give you the WWE roster right now.
Yeah, throw up go ahead and look up the event because they might have people who've already been announced for it.
Okay.
Roman Reigns.
I agree with that. Roman will be in the final four for sure.
Triple H comes out of retirement.
That's not gonna happen.
Fucking tears off his 3-piece suit and runs in.
I'm gonna say Chris Benoit.
Yeah, back from the dead. Okay, so here's the current list for the men's Royal Rumble. It's Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, Gunther, Brock Lesnar, Jey Uso, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Rey Mysterio, Braun Breaker, Logan Paul, Penta, Dragon Lee, Bronson Reed, Austin Theory, Obafemi, Javon Evans.
Say that Logan Paul maybe seems like he's a favorite lately. I don't know.
Yeah, they're pushing him.
Yeah. I'll say Braun Breaker just because I like his name.
And that's a good guess, man.
I like breaking Braun. That's always fun. I remember when the Dallas Mavericks did it. And then, what was the other one? I was just, Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes.
So that'll be my four, in addition to Roman that I said earlier.
Oof, it's tough, man. You said a lot of big names there. Logan Paul is definitely one that I think would probably be near the end, just because fuck everybody, and why not? So Logan Paul for sure. Roman Reigns seems logical. I have a feeling in my gut Obafemi will be
dude.
in the final four.
Boba Fett? What?
Yeah, Boba Fett from Star Wars.
No, because you said Obafemi. It was like it's sort of like made me think of Boba Fett for a second.
Yeah.
No, he's a big African guy.
Yeah, big. Never mind, I won't say it.
Like an advocate for Africa, or just a black man, Tommy?
No, he's Nigerian.
Well, yeah, his whole gimmick is like he's a Nigerian guy, but He's like putting on a gimmick.
Oh, dude, they should totally play into that. Speaking of these writers missing opportunities, they could be like, he could have like a computer and be like, I'm a Nigerian prince. Send me your social security number. He's like, what? So he fucking catches him and starts slamming his head in backstage. So like, you took $5 million from me, fucker.
Yeah, he looks like this. He's no joke.
Oh, there he is. He's M'Baku from Black Panther.
Pretty
Exactly.
much.
He's pretty well fed for Nigerian. I was under the impression that all those damn people were starving.
Well, now you know why. He took all the food.
There you go. He's the
So
overlord.
he was waiting.
Whenever you see like Kim Jong-il or whatever, and he's like a fucking fat ass and his country's starving, you're always like, well, we know why.
Yeah, he was waiting at the border where they drop off the charity. He's like, this is mine.
He's like, UN, bring it to my house. It's very safe here.
I think Cody, it's likely Cody could be in the Final Four, but I also think the program with Jacob Fatu is going to probably go well into WrestleMania, I think.
And the crowd reactions do not want Cody to win his third Royal Rumble because he's already won the last two.
Yeah.
And if he wins this one, he'll tie Stone Cold Steve Austin for most Royal Rumble wins.
Oh.
But at the same time, nobody really I think people are kind of getting tired of Cody and they're starting to want more from the character. And I agree. I think, a heel turn is necessary. I think, what made Cody popular whenever he left WWE and started doing his own thing, the American Nightmare, and went into Ring of Honor. And, whenever he initially innovated and created AEW with the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega, what made him popular was the fact that he was a heel. He was a part of the Bullet Club. He literally took the tag team, the Revival, and said, fuck the Revival, made it a meme. And whenever the Revival left WWE, they came to AEW and called themselves FTR as an acronym for fuck the Revival. And they became bigger tag team. They became a bigger tag team once they came to AEW under the name FTR.
Nice.
And so Cody Rhodes did a lot more for himself on the indies than he did when he came back to WWE. The only reason he came back to WWE was because it had a bigger paycheck and Tony Khan wasn't willing to pay him CM Punk numbers. And so right now, this babyface gimmick, this new age John Cena thing, it's going to get stale. It's already gotten stale. In fact, what's going to get him over is to turn him heel and make him an absolute dick, because if you look at some of the stuff he was doing, he was coming up to a dude, his rival, and whispering in his ear, I hope you die in the ring. It's we need that Cody back,
Yeah.
He was a
Nice.
menace.
He's a menace. Fucking J. Jonah Jameson in here.
But yeah, that's what they need for Cody.
Yeah, no, that does sound more interesting than just having him. He seems like he's just kind of a nice, clean shaven, put together kind of guy.
But
Yeah,
that can also be interpreted, however you say it.
Interpreted. You're
Yeah.
overcomplicating it.
Whatever. He looks like a politician, so he could easily be like a scummy politician character.
Right.
Like a Lex Luthor. Yeah.
Yeah, he could go a little bit of Lex Luthor, a little bit of Homelander. Everybody wants the Homelander Cody.
Yeah, man, a little bit of Donald J. Trump, man.
He could do the speak nicely to your face and then be whispering behind the guy's back. That sort of evil businessman kind of deal.
Absolutely.
Smiling oh, hello there, good friend. And then as soon as they turn around, he's just
Yeah. No, that'd be interesting, But what I said, Logan Paul, Obafemi, or Boba Fett, whatever. Logan Paul. Did I already say Logan Paul?
Logan Paul, Oba. I think you said Roman.
Roman, yeah. Who else would I put in it? Gunther, I think, would probably be. And the reason I say Gunther and not Brock Lesnar is because we're probably going to have Gunther eliminate Brock Lesnar.
Well, Gunther has a one-on-one versus AJ Styles, but that doesn't mean he's not going to be in the Rumble.
Right. He's already been declared for the Rumble.
Oh,
So, and are we gonna talk about AJ?
Yeah, man, let's do it.
Because that's a fucking tearjerker for me. Like I am not ready for AJ Styles to retire. Not at all.
how old is he?
He's in his 40s now. He's got to be at least in his mid 40s, if not pushing 50.
Okay, so you know he's got a good run. I usually figure right around 50 is whenever they're usually gonna at least give up the hearts, full assignments and everything.
Yeah.
Like I know, like even in 2024, like Undertaker came out and did a choke slam real quick and shit, but overall they usually don't go much past that.
Exactly. Yeah, it's difficult. The more you do it, the older you get. Like I remember, I don't know if you ever saw this, John, but Critical Drinker had Chris Jericho on one of his open bars. I think.
Oh,
it wasn't open bar, but it was just like an interview that was exclusive.
Yeah. He'll do interviews every once in a while. Yeah, I forget what he calls like the series, but I know what you mean.
And Chris Jericho was on there, and Chris Jericho was saying that like every time a wrestler takes a bump, it's like a mini car accident, and that accumulates over time. And if you've been doing it for 20, 30 years, it's like your body's fucking wrecked.
Yeah.
And with AJ Styles, the way he wrestles and the way he takes bumps and whatnot, like the dude is like walking with like a blender of organs essentially.
Yeah.
And he's getting slower in the ring, and his age and his rust is starting to show. So it's a little bit sad, but at the same time it's like the dude can still go. Like that's the thing, it's just we hate to see him go.
Yeah, it's sort of like I mean, it happens with all kind of athletes where you'll see it coming of a few years down, and then as that's what they always say with football players too. They always said like, oh, it's like a car, you've been in a car accident after every game, and they only do that once a week. So the wrestlers are doing it multiple times a week, and so
and football, their life expectancy as a professional athlete is 5 years.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and that's what their pensions are. I remember the one Steelers running back, he retired after 5 years. He was like 27 or something. He's like, I don't want to lose my knees, basically, so I'm going to go ahead and retire.
So this is a sad video. This is RVD. He just got out of a match, and he's so dinged up, like his CTE is kicking in, that he thinks he needs to go wrestle again.
Oh, shit.
Watch this.
Got a match tonight.
No, Rob, you just had your match. You just had your match with Mr. Anderson.
I just had my match last week.
Are you okay?
Where's Hulk Hogan? He said I gotta fight him tonight.
Have a seat. Sit down for a second.
I think my blood sugar's dropping or something. I feel dizzy.
Well, first of all, congrats, because obviously it looks like you're facing now Sting in the championship.
What?
Huh?
I said it looks like you're facing Sting for the championship.
Tonight?
No, Rob,
I
you just
gotta
had a
get
match
through-
with Mr. Anderson, and it looks like you've won. And now you're going to be facing Sting.
I gotta get ready. I don't got time for this, Jason. Hit me later, all right, bro?
Well, do you think the match was even over? I mean, do you know what happened? You got mic checked into the ring post.
Oof. That's
Rob,
rough.
When?
Rob, just now, you got mic checked into the ring post. And the bell rung.
I got my bell rung.
The bell rung. Yes, you got your bell rung. Clearly, you're completely out of it right now, bro.
Out of what?
No, Rob.
That's
Hey,
heartbreaking.
Like, that's very sad. I also thought like whoever was there talking to him was not like handling it well. They kept bringing up, like,
that guy's a piece of shit, dude. Why are you trying to interview him? Get him a fucking doctor.
and they're doing all these like they're also like bringing up like super fine details and everything. It's like that something is bad right away, and then you start going into like all these weird details and stuff, and And it's like, dude, first of all, like get him to sit down. And then like he just wasn't really being clear for somebody who's clearly confused. Like, yeah, just be like, you've already had your match this week. You're done this week. You know, like he was just not being clear with them or like keeping things concise at all. Like, I don't know, it's like I know it's like an unexpected situation or whatever, but geez.
I don't mean
That's
to
horrible.
I don't mean to make light of anything. I'm actually gonna avoid doing that, but like the fact that it's RVD made me question it at first. But after seeing the video, I'm like, yeah, I know Mr. Anderson's mic check taking that's face first into a steel post. And so yeah, he got his bell rung for sure. But with the memes of RVD being a I mean, for lack of a better term, chronic pothead.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I was just like, are you sure he's not just high? But I didn't want to make light of it. I just
Well, the way that all the questions that were being asked, and like the way the guy was responding, that made me think that it was like a skit too. And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
he's like playing into it or something. Like I thought like Tommy was bringing it up as a joke at first, but then like the longer it
Nah.
dragged on, it obviously was like,
Yeah,
no,
that
this
was real, man.
this guy just doesn't know how to handle this right now because he's like watching this guy like. You gotta get him a glass of orange juice, because he even said like he felt like his blood sugar and shit was low, and he was like having an episode. It's like,
No, that's a
yeah.
concussion, bro.
yeah, it's like, well, yeah. Main thing was just get him to sit down. But
to be fair to you, John, like I'm assuming you've never watched TNA wrestling, and so
It's an ass.
well, I know it like blended like the real life beefs and stuff. As far as like, didn't they like play that into the show somewhat?
Well, no, it was no different than anything that WWE or AEW did. It's just that TNA was really poorly managed behind the scenes, and we always say "lol TNA" because they're kind of like the dumb third stepchild. You know what I mean? Like they've never really got it right. They've always been the second best to WWE. They were always like the promised second alternative, but now they're just kind of like "lol TNA." It's the retarded kid that never died. You know, at least ECW and WCW had the dignity to fuck off. TNA just never did.
Yeah,
Well,
they
clearly
keep
they're-
getting a
maybe
streaming
they're-
deal every year.
Okay, I was gonna say their financials must have been more in order, because I know like the other ones, even whenever they were like more popular, it was like they would always have like mismanagement behind the scenes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But at least WCW and ECW were like bought out, and eventually it's going to happen to TNA. They're already in a partnership with WWE. The end of the line here is them being bought out.
Now, is there any like monopoly laws and shit that like would bar them from buying out their biggest competitor again?
You'd think so. I mean, they never stopped Vince.
Yeah.
Because that was always the thing, like in although it never really stopped it here either. Those things seem to be pretty loosely enforced. Because like that was always the thing with like whenever Microsoft was buying all these like game development studios, they were like, but then their argument was always like, oh, well, we have a small share of the market, so it's okay for us to buy it. But then like these other companies, Nintendo or Sony, they couldn't, because you know they're too big. It's like, well, you're like the biggest company out of the three. You just suck at making the game consoles, but all right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like you're still gonna buy like every popular franchise if we just let you buy whatever you want. But
So
yeah.
AEW is probably their biggest competitor right now, and they are owned by the son of a billionaire, Tony Khan. His dad owns the Jacksonville Jaguars. And yeah, it doesn't. That might be the one last alternative as far as like wrestling
America.
promotions that have a streaming deal that are on TV. Because you'll have all these independent shows, but they only stream on YouTube. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Right.
gotcha.
And there's also international markets like New Japan and AAA and CMLL. Like
Well, even
those-
AAA is in bed with WWE now. So it's like-
exactly, yeah. But like they still have alternatives internationally that are, you know, I guess equivalent to WWE and competitive. But AEW is definitely a American competitor who's the biggest that's global and can like it has a streaming service like Tommy said, and but all these other indie shows have like YouTube and exclusive stuff. Ring of Honor is just AEW now. It's not even Ring of Honor anymore. And same thing with AAA and TNA. Like eventually, both of those are just going to be WWE territories. Like I don't know if you remember Evolve, Tommy. Like Evolve before it became NXT's NXT, basically. It was its own brand. It was its own, independent company, and Triple H just fucking sucked it right up and took it.
Yeah, because when you're a small promotion, like those guys are basically a feeder to WWE. Like they're the
minor leagues.
Yeah, the minor leagues. Like Florida, they had a wrestling promotion in Florida where like the Shield members, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns, they all started at FCW or something like Florida.
Yeah.
Oh.
And now they're basically just WWE. And now they're basically NXT, like you said. They just bought them and rebranded them.
Yeah, they get like the any talent that rises up through them that ends up catching somebody's eye, then they can throw them into WWE.
So in AEW news, their current world champion is a Jew, and his name is Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Yes, he is a Jew.
He's one of my favorite Jews, though, because he's an asshole. Like he's a complete dickhead, and he's actually MAGA as fuck.
Well, don't you know MAGA's owned by the Jews, Tommy?
Well, yeah, I know. We're all making Israel great again. Okay, that's no longer a secret. Okay, I've just accepted it now. I'm waiting for my check, Netanyahu.
I had
no that's
idea
not how it
MJF
works.
Was MAGA.
Don't you know any Jewish stereotypes, Tommy? You're going to be the one sending him checks. Come on.
Exactly.
Dude, I'm not even going to lie. I worked, my first job was it was a local business, but it was owned by two Jews, and they did not do anything for stereotypes because shit would break and they were like, just throw some duct tape on it. We're like, we're not paying to call in the repair guy. We'll have our minimum wage worker take a look at it. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck this machine is. They're like, why don't you fix it?
Okay,
like,
so for fact checking, MJF is not publicly MAGA, and he's never aligned himself with Trump or politics.
Okay.
But he's got like the American flag in his bio. He seems very pro-America, and he's never posting like fuck ICE. He's never doing any of that shit that a lot of his peers do.
I will the American flag thing. It's one thing to post the American flag because you're proud of your country, but a year ago, MJF was in a program with Will Ospreay, and he won the international title. And whenever he did that, he said, "I don't want this to be the international championship. I want it to be the American championship." And so MJF's gimmick became being about the American championship instead of the international championship. And he dropped the title to Will Ospreay later on. But his whole gimmick was wearing red, white, and blue striped suits, and the giant flag would be in the background. People would be booing him, not because they hate America, but because they knew that the gimmick was disingenuous and that MJF was a piece of shit.
Hand is ready.
But at the same time, you kind of see the subtle subtext of like Tony Khan wanting you to boo a man with the American flag because it's pretty clear that those guys are a bunch of commie bastards.
Yeah, well, MJF, he's also like the kind of cocky conservative gimmick. He's just like, I'm better than you, and you know it.
Yeah. So I do concur with the idea that like, okay, he's probably MAGA. He's probably actually kind of base, probably a good dude. But I also I take it with a grain of salt because of the gimmick and because he's a small hat. So
yeah. So this happened recently. So MJF, I don't know how much of this I could show because it's AEW and Triller TV.
I saw this.
So, Brody King, he's come out with merchandise that says "fuck ICE."
Yes,
and that's his whole
Brody King.
Yeah, Brody King's a liberal piece of shit, and
Yeah,
this
fuck
this
him.
is awesome, bro. Check this out. It's only 14 seconds, YouTube, so don't fucking dock me.
With love and respect, never in my life have I met a liberal man that looks more like a Nazi.
That's pretty much it. So
He did that in Austin, Texas too. I was laughing my ass off.
yeah, so MJF is smart though. Like he is one of the best in the business right now.
For sure. Do you think he's ever going to come to WWE?
I don't know, man. Like we were saying the other day, like Triple H might put a target on his head and not want him to look better than Braun Breaker or the guys they've been developing, you know?
You're telling me that Triple H wouldn't want an outside wrestler to look better than a wrestler that Triple H hasn't even developed yet?
I mean, it's happened more times than I remember. Like Penta's like a dog shit version of himself.
Yeah.
Who
So
else
did you
came?
guys is it just as a promote, like did you like Triple H whenever he was actually wrestling?
Yeah.
I
Right.
did, yeah. He's getting a lot of hate nowadays because of his terrible booking, but I never thought, oh, this guy isn't a main eventer.
Okay. No, I didn't know. I just didn't know when he like started to kind of lose the audience like that, because you know, on any of the guests that you brought on, Tommy, from various different places, it's pretty consistent that most people don't like him now. So I knew about him like tangentially back whenever he was wrestling, but I didn't know what the general opinion.
I'll be
of
right
him was.
back. I gotta take my ham out the oven. If you
Yeah,
know
you
what
gotta
I
go.
mean.
You gotta go
Another
spank that ham. Spank that ham, Tommy.
Well, I'll explain because, like, all of us growing up, like, we love Triple H as a main eventer, as a wrestler. We all knew that he was married to Vince's daughter, so we kind of had this nepo baby feel about it, but we were always entertained by him.
Mhm.
And you know, we all generally have favorable memories of his booking as the head booker of NXT from like 2012 to 2019. Triple H was sort of like, oh my God, this is the future of WWE. He's going to be a really good booker. So for a long time, everybody was really hyped on Triple H, and the hate is relatively new, but the rot has always been there. And I when I made my video about Triple H, I was calling out stuff from 20 years ago that were red flags that we sort of ignored as fans. And, you know, things like I mentioned earlier, the Sting incident where he felt like he had to bury WCW, like that was an ego trip. And that's not the first time he's done that. And we're just like, well, that's him as a wrestler. You know, we thought maybe he was just doing that because,
Well, and like sometimes shit comes out like that. Like I equate it to, like, you know, with Kathy Kennedy, it's like people didn't have a lot negative or positive to say about her because she was just like a listed producer that nobody knew about. And then like now that she's ruined like a big franchise, it's like all this shit comes out about her from a while ago. So yeah, sometimes you don't notice shit until you kind of like see the true colors of the person and like where their faults actually are. And then you're like, oh, but this stuff was here all along. Whoopsie.
exactly. And like Triple H burying talent goes back to his days as a wrestler. And there was that thing they called it Triple H's reign of terror at one point in the early 2000s. And it's because the dude was just like, he refused to put anybody over. And now we're seeing it again, but he's in full creative control of other people's careers. And I think the reason everybody turned against Triple H now in the modern era is because I think, frankly, John Cena's retirement tour was so heavily botched and such a wasted potential that people were just like, fuck this guy. He completely ruined this.
And his last match and shit broke into like more mainstream spaces. Cena's like the terribleness of like his last match and everything, how he tapped out and all that. It was like that was getting into like new like that was trending on Twitter like overall, not even like as any sort of like related to you sort of thing.
Right.
So I feel like it was like really, it was to the next level of horrible where it couldn't be ignored by like masses.
Right. And before, people were more optimistic because when Vince left and Triple H came in, more people were like, oh, we're going to get booking like we got with the Black and Gold NXT era, and it's going to be really good. And for a while it worked, but it's kind of like The Force Awakens. It's like, it's nice to see, what's it, fan service and pops and all the glitz and glamour. But after a while, if you ain't got a story to tell, then who the fuck cares?
Well, and it's funny. I was just thinking of another story. It's kind of like now with Filoni, where people are like, "Oh, now he'll have control, and everything's gonna get good again." And it's like, guys, he's had control. Like, I hate to tell you this, but
yes,
it's already happened.
Yeah, Ahsoka was him. Acolyte was him.
Like, this is a horizontal move for him at worst. Like, he's already had all this control that you're talking about him finally having, and it's so funny. Like, comparison. And you stick with the in the moment reporting and then like remembering people's revisionist history, because I always bring it up in that context. I'm always there where people are like, oh, he was interfered with. I'm like, y'all only ever say that after the fact. It's like before, Ahsoka season 1 came out, it was like, oh, Filoni has full control of this. Everybody get hype. And then it's like after it comes out and it's shit, they're always like, oh, he didn't have control, actually.
Yeah.
Like, you can make that excuse for Triple H while Vince was still around. It's like, oh, Vince must have nixed that. Vince must have done this or that. It's like now that it's like, I forget what the phrase, what the phrase is that you say, but it's like not balls in your court, but like there's like only one cook in the kitchen, basically. It's like now you get all the like the buck stops there now is basically what I was thinking of. Yeah, it's like now you got nobody to blame, so it's all on you, buddy.
Speaking of Triple H, so as you know, they're in Saudi Arabia and they have slavery. Like, slavery's still a thing over there. Mm-hmm. And their stadium, their stadium was built over 1 month.
I'm just laughing because I'm thinking of them playing into the fucking Saudi thing while they're there. They bring out fucking Stephanie Becker and like a burqa and shit.
Well, yeah, I made a post.
And then to turn heel, she tears it off and she's like, screw this. She like starts.
Yeah, right. She'd be murdered on the spot, dude. See, I made this little post. I said, this is what it's really going to look like. There's all the women wrestlers in burqas.
Yeah.
So I'll play this. This is slave labor, the benefits of slave labor.
Not bad for a month.
What?
You said not bad for a month.
When you see the initial concepts of it, it's really hard to picture.
Yeah, the volume's
size
low.
And scope and all the stuff of it and how it'll actually look. I'm excited to go down there and look at it back this way because the city behind it. And as cool as it'll look now, I think even tonight, it's designed for dark. This is pretty cool. Hard to picture that this was like a dirt strip of dirt a month ago.
Yeah, so a month ago it was just dirt.
It's like when you look back now with the city behind it. That's from down here. So if you're up top, looking back over that, so the city blends into the city. Royal Rumble spectacle. So 2 nights, SmackDown tonight, Royal Rumble tomorrow. It's going to be epic.
And, the liberals immediately came out and they're like, oh, you guys are acting like America wasn't built on slave labor. Like, yeah, 300 fucking years ago. This, we're not
most
still.
Current buildings were not.
Yeah. It's like, no, SoFi Stadium in LA wasn't built by slaves, guys.
I don't even have words to describe, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's dark as fuck, dude. It's
Tommy, I obtained some footage of the construction of that place.
Oh, send it to me.
I put it in the private chat. This is exclusive footage that I just obtained.
Oh, breaking news.
Yeah, of how they made this stadium so fast. You just got to play it from the beginning and it'll be perfect.
Oh God.
not for too long though.
Oh, yeah. I'll mute it or I'll play it in 2 times speed or something. Let's see. So this is exclusive footage that John Getz has obtained.
The construction of that stadium, yeah.
And that's where your money's going, folks.
That oil money's got to go to something,
That's pretty accurate.
I mean, not to
bro.
the workers because they're not getting paid because they're slaves, but it's going somewhere.
It's
going
so
to Saudi
dark, bro.
Arabia.
Like, part of me hopes the integrity of that stadium is shit and that it's just a shit show. Like, the fucking stadium falls apart live. That would be amazing.
That would actually be horrifying, though. Seeing that,
Yeah,
like,
not when
all
it's
the-
crowded. Like,
Well, it's
Yeah.
like, fuck. Now you care about humanitarian rights, eh?
well, maybe like just the press box where like the Saudi, the people that oversaw the slaves would be staying. If that part just like has the roof fall down a little bit,
Yeah,
that way no
man.
innocent people get hurt.
Yeah, I mean, of course, the innocent people shouldn't be hurt. That's not what I'm saying, but
No, it's just- well, be
fuck
very
'em, dude.
clear.
I would
Yeah.
have no sympathy though if it did happen.
Yeah, I guess. I'm just waiting for the day that MJF does go to WWE, and when he does, they tell him, "Hey, you're world champion. Cut a promo in Riyadh."
Yeah, the Jewish world champion in Saudi
Oh,
Arabia.
dude, that would be the best. Like they'd have to have really beef up security though. They could have him go for the world championship there, and then like the Iron Sheik can come out of retirement. He's still alive, right?
I would laugh my ass off if MJF beat Sami Zayn in Riyadh for the world championship.
Oh man, that'd be great.
That'd be so fucking
And then
funny.
he puts on a mega hat, or he throws it down at the guy as he's like knocked out. He's like, "I got you a present, bitch."
Good times.
There's
They
no
didn't make
making
it-
you great again. You're pathetic.
I was about to say they didn't make waterboarding a finishing move.
Well. Look who's joined us.
Hi,
Oh
Jerry.
my gosh! Hey, it's that guy from the video earlier that lost his dentures.
Oh, oh hell! Yeah, I heard the magic word Royal Rumble.
Oh yes.
He said Royal Rumble 3 times in a mirror, and Jerry appears.
Yeah, who's your final four, Jerry?
Let's see: Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, Bond Breakker, and Logan Paul.
Holy
And
shit! He
Roman-
picked the same one as me.
Yeah.
And Roman Reigns will win it.
That makes me think I'm actually going to be right if Jerry said it. I mean,
Now the trick is though, who will Roman take on? Will he do Cody? Number 3, because after all, your big feuds have 3 matches.
Tommy and Dysek didn't think Cody would make it, right?
Yeah, because everybody's kind of hating on Cody right now because he's kind of old
Yeah,
news now.
he's stale.
Mhm.
he's stale white bread.
Or
You know what's
I
not
figure-
stale?
Your
I
hand.
figure Braun
Oh.
Breaker eventually will win the world title, and I think Roman versus Braun Breaker would make a hell of a match.
Now, does Braun Breaker need help like LeBron to win titles, or
Well, he is on a team. He is on a super team with Bronson Reed and
I'll
Oh.
see?
Logan Paul.
The Samoan refrigerator.
Oh, he should face Refrigerator Perry in a match. I hope he's still alive. He's probably not, because that guy probably had a heart attack at 40. But yeah,
So really
Yeah, I
quick, this is a JCW clip with cocaine and this girl with the big booty. Her name is.
yeah, it's a bit of a sloppy big though. I don't know.
I'd do it.
I would do it too. Her name is the Ring Rat. Okay, so check
Hell
it
yeah.
out.
Ring rat.
Cocaine
Yeah,
may
that's
not
her actual
look it,
name.
but I guess he is only human. He's liable to be distracted by the ring rat's
Because that's
assets.
that's cocaine in the ring with her.
Her assets.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Cocaine.
Oh, he's got the baggie again.
What the fuck
He's
is he
got
gonna
a-
snort it
What
off?
the
of her?
Fuck.
He gonna
And
snort it
it's
off that
other
ass? Oh.
Oh,
my
Gary
God.
Morton.
Cocaine was going to do something you normally only find behind a paywall. And he's the ring rat right in the temple. He doesn't give a damn about anybody.
Cocaine put
Now that's Vince Russo's promotion. So that
Yep.
guy does not give a fuck. He's not politically correct like Triple H.
No, he's not.
Now he just needs to sign Stephanie Vaquer and do that same trick. That's what I like. A little bit smaller, a little bit tighter is all I'm saying.
No, yeah, I mean, I'm not one to body shame, man. I would hit it.
I'm not saying she's a fat ass or anything. I was just saying it's not a 10 out of 10 for me.
Sure.
But,
I think I shit on Vince Russo a little bit too much. I need to check out JCW.
Yeah,
man. That
perhaps
shit
you were
looks
too
funny.
harsh.
I think
Perhaps
you'd
I
like
treated you too
JCW,
harshly.
David.
It looks wild. So I'm intrigued by like the creativeness, just the all out wildness. That's what we need in pro wrestling.
Yeah, man.
It's got like a little bit of ECW, and for me, I noticed a little bit of mid '80s AWA wrestling mixed in the way they do the storylines. And I like that.
Yeah, he's old school, man.
He would do some of these ideas that we were saying.
Yeah, I still think that the Brawl for All is like obviously nobody should have thought that was a good idea. But,
It wasn't.
but that's that's one little blemish on a rather interesting and misunderstood career for sure.
So what's up, Jerry, man? You're not on time because I don't have the big celebrity guest now, or what?
No, I was sleeping.
I'm just kidding, man.
I wasn't on time either, Jerry, because he was like, I don't know when we're starting. I'm like, all right, I want to do something else then.
Yeah, I was baking a ham half the time, so.
Yeah, Tommy keeps getting up. He's always got to spank his ham or whatever he was doing.
He was doing air quotes, baking the ham.
He's got to spank his ham until it's glazed, I think, is what he was saying.
Baking the ham.
I got to feed my dog. Yeah. Sure, buddy.
I got a baked potato.
You guys hear me making barking noises? It's because I'm trying to call the dog, I swear.
Yeah, I got to do a pound of hamburger.
I got to beat my meat into burger shapes. I'm making patties. That's all I was saying.
Damn. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I'll ask you guys this: your predictions for Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn for the Universal title. Who will win?
I'll answer that in a second, Jerry. But just let me take care of something. He's got this image up, and all right, and hang on.
Hey, turn your mic off. Turn your
What? Huh? What? I wasn't doing nothing, man. People always used to make that joke at like E3 and shit whenever they would, because the guys would like announce some game and then they start clapping and they have their lapel mic on, so it sounds like this, and it's like, dude, stop clapping next to your own mic. It sounds like something else. What was your question though, Jerry? I was a bit distracted by a couple things.
Yeah, I'm doing the Geeks and Gamers grift.
You got to put her in the thumbnail. What even are these articles? I can't make everyone. I mean, that's just a lie. That part on the left, but that's really a quote there.
The fat liberal lesbians do not like her, so.
Oh, they do too. They're lying in public. Come on. If you're a fat liberal lesbian and Sydney Sweeney walks up to your door and she's like in a MAGA hat, you're gonna be like, well, my principles only go so far.
So Jerry, what do I think of Sami Zayn? I think he's a bum.
Ooh.
Well, he's taking on Drew McIntyre for the Universal title tomorrow.
Yes,
And I have a sneaking suspicion they're going to put the belt on him.
Yeah, because they're going to play the crowd. They're going to play the politics of him being Muslim.
Yep.
I'm not being cruel. That's reality.
Yeah, that's all true. And I mean, he's always been a hero to the fans, even when he was a heel. So
he needs a hero.
See, like my dad, he's a casual, and he always loves when Sami Zayn shows up because he does look like a hobo, and that he gets entertained by that.
What was it? One of my other friends calls him the wrestling janitor because he looks like a janitor.
See, there are a lot of shticks they could do. I see, Jerry, whenever they brought this up earlier, I said he's got to come into the ring like looking like a hobo. He's got like a brown bag with a bottle in it, and like, all unshaven, unkept, and like a trench coat, and like trying to sell shit to people in the crowd, like pulling up his like, hey, want to buy a watch? Come on, I need the money.
You sound like Watto.
Yeah.
Do you have any good parents?
Well, if he put on the mask and was El Generico, he'd still get over.
El
Yeah,
Generico.
He's
That's
got
true.
the ability. He can wrestle like a true lucha libre athlete. You know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna knock him. He can wrestle. It's just this guy is not the suspension of belief is gone when you try to make this guy look more badass than a Drew McIntyre or a Brock
Yeah.
Lesnar.
Like, why make him the generic, like, oh, big, because what I said, I feel like just makes him a more unique character anyway. Like, you play into it, whatever his image is.
Right.
And then it makes it a more unique, I don't know, kind of like a fresher thing. And then what were you just saying? Oh yeah, the janitor. Yeah, he could like come in. He's like mopping the floor. They do like a backstage segment. He's like fucking mopping the floors in like a Jason or a Michael Myers kind of thing, like the mechanic suit. It's just like, hey man, you got to wrestle. He's like, yeah, I guess so. Man, I can't believe I won. Like, just fucking play into the joke. But yeah, I don't know. It seems like they're just trying to make him like a generic. I'm so much more badass than you.
He used to be a conspiracy theorist. I mean, they had
that would've been
conspiracy
fun.
theorist Sami Zayn. They had the Bloodline Sammy.
Oh, yeah, that was the best Sammy. Especially what was it? That one T-shirt. Oh no, what was it? He told Roman, he goes, you know what, Roman, you're not feeling very oozy. And I mean,
Yeah.
and Roman Reigns is trying to keep a straight face with that one. He couldn't hold back his laughter.
So it's not like they don't have anything. They have plenty to work with Sammy. They just choose not to do anything with him.
Yeah. Well, ever since that match in Montreal when he almost beat Roman Reigns, everyone wants him to have one of the two big belts. And obviously, he's not going to take it off CM Punk. So it seems natural he's going to knock off Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, and I like his TV character. It's just the real life, free Palestine liberal is kind of cringe. I like this kind of gimmick. Dutch Mantel and Jack Swagger. Every 90 minutes, another illegal.
Dirty Dutch Mantel.
This was OG MAGA. That's the first reply there.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Like, do you remember I sent you that image a while back? It had it was during Christmas. It had Dutch Mantel with the sign that said Santa Claus is an illegal immigrant.
Yeah, dude. They're so fucking based, bro.
Damn. But yeah, I'm just counting down because I think it's what, 2:00 Eastern. They'll be on. That'll be just in time for lunch.
Yeah, and 11 a.m. West Coast time.
There'll be a lot of sand in that ring.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He comes in and like there's like a women's match before him. He starts throwing blankets on him.
So that's the WWE segment with JBL, because JBL was like a based cowboy back in the day.
Oh yeah, he was deporting people too during the Eddie Guerrero. Yeah,
this is him protecting the border.
What?
I can only play a little bit, so hold on, it's loading.
Oh, is this X video player?
Yeah, X is fucking me right now.
Tommy's watching his X videos.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know why it was just playing. God damn it.
Just refresh the page. So that was everybody's joke whenever Elon like named it X. They're like, so now it's gonna be X videos.
Oh damn.
I calculated, and it's a very searched term. I think it's going to be very popular. No, Elon, that's not why it's searched. Whatever.
I mean, is there any difference between the original X videos and X videos? Like, is there any difference at all?
Nope. There's all the OnlyFans, so
same
really.
content,
That's
same
true.
people. I mean,
yeah. Now it's Pornhub with memes, basically.
basically.
Sounds about right.
In theory, that would be awesome, but in reality, it's just fucking messy.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem if you let it get messy after you see that
Okay.
stuff.
This is hilarious. All right, let's watch this.
Texas is too scared. Texas is a bunch of cowards. But John Briscoe. Stop right there! Stop right
Oh, damn.
You get out of here!
Fucking kicked him, though.
What were the comments under that one? I wonder.
Oh, fuck. You want to read the comments?
Get out of here. At least a few of them. There got to be some good ones under
All right, let's see.
that.
Let's
Oh,
see.
no.
Do I have to tell you in Spanish? Do I have to tell you in hip hop? Do I have to tell you in
It's disgusting
damn.
in real life. Shut up, Billy B.
would have been canceled as fuck today, probably. This was peak. Based as fuck.
Babyface here. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, he's not a
Yeah,
heel. he's
send him
baby."
to Minneapolis. That's a good
This
one.
was 06? That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he'd be kicking him into Canada.
Ah,
Dude, imagine that.
American hero.
They do a fucking promo of like there's all these like old white Karens like attacking somebody, and a wrestler fucking comes in, go up to Canada, bitches. Like body slams them. I will
Oh,
throw you
damn.
into a Great Lake. Do not push me.
You know what's funny about JBL? He actually, I think he still is an ambassador for WWE, and I think they sent him to AAA as an ambassador to acquire AAA. And if you watch AAA programming, you'll see JBL's down there doing the same exact shit he was doing 20 years ago, going just as ham,
Yeah.
just as base. And he's like, yo, we need to deport all you. Like, he doesn't care that they speak Espanol. He does all his promos in English, and he doesn't give a fuck. He insults the shit out of the audience.
Just
Damn.
be like, you all stay here. You don't come north. You understand me?
Exactly. Like, he hasn't changed at all. And
Yeah,
it's
he's
great.
the only highlight on AAA is his commentary.
Exactly.
Wow.
Well, anybody, I mean, of course he says it down there. Like, that's why fucking Trump got more votes from Hispanic people after he said what the fuck he's going to do
Hell
to
yeah.
illegal ones. So,
Well, yeah, I mean, it's because when you're waiting in line and someone cuts the line to become a citizen, that pisses a lot of fucking Latinos off, man.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, you got to be happy that your cousin and your mama and your grandma are all coming home.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, I would love a free ride home, but you know, I'm an American citizen, so I guess it doesn't really work out.
I'm just thinking about the snitches that are going to want to, you know, like, oh, auntie, I never liked you. It's like
yeah.
calling in ice on them and shit.
La migra.
Hmm.
How many cartel battles were fought with the cell phone? You know,
All right, Jerry, keep it to yourself. I know you're cooking up an ice joke here. Just keep it to yourself, all right?
Speaking of, I'm not even like making a deportation joke. I actually do have to get some ice here. I'm sorry about this, Tommy. I'll turn off my camera real quick.
No, you're good, man.
Oh, damn. Now, I was thinking back to when JBL used to be called Big John Hawk when he first started wrestling.
Oh, I don't know about that.
That was in the GWF. That was way, way back. 1991.
Jerry's good at pulling the old man card on us, man. I don't even know what he's talking about. I
Well,
know
see,
Bradshaw.
ESPN, they used to show AWA wrestling and then World Class Championship Wrestling. Oh, damn.
I don't know why that's on my timeline, bro, but that's what my timeline looks like, bro.
Oh, damn.
Okay, I'm sorry. That was
That's scary.
inappropriate. That was uncalled for. Yeah, you know, Hispanics, you know, we're either super racist or like Super black. There's no in between.
Yeah, well, some of the Latina ladies, super cute.
Yeah, the others are not so much.
Yeah, that's true.
The tortas, you know.
Yeah. See, I want me a nice white woman that looks like this. That's what I would need.
That's the American dream.
Let's zoom in.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what were you saying, Jerry, about old school wrestling?
Well, like ESPN, they first showed AWA wrestling. That's how I got hooked. And then they added on world-class wrestling. And then for, I think, about 2 years, they showed GWF wrestling, which was based out of Texas. And what's significant about that is it gave us the 1-2-3 Kid, who back then was called the Lightning Kid, as we know now as X-Pac.
Oh.
And then it gave us Big John Hawk, which became John Bradshaw Lathiel, old JBL.
Gotcha.
And also their greatest tag team export, the Ebony Experience.
Yeah,
and when they
focus,
went to
John. We're talking about wrestling, okay?
And when they went to WCW, they became Harlem Heat.
I don't think they're W cups, Jerry. I think those are like maybe D's or E's. What? Oh,
Definitely not an F.
All right. Let's get those out of here.
I gotta have some Southern Tier Bourbon Smash here. Oh, Tommy, booga booga booga! Ah, it's ice.
Ice. On your front door, ice, baby.
Tommy would be freaked out here. I'm surrounded by ice right now.
Oh
I've got
my
fucking
God.
snow just like encapsulated.
Jerry, you've infected their minds, man.
We gave him the mind virus, but not the woke mind virus. It's the anti-woke.
Whoa! I was just watching a real fight. Damn.
You scrolling through Black Twitter over there?
No, it was actually white people fighting. It's crazy.
Were they in a Waffle House?
It's a movie theater.
I like some of these traffic accident fights myself.
I don't get many in the movie theater.
Oh no, it
nobody
is
goes
Black
there
Twitter.
anymore.
It's just the white girls involved.
They were fighting over a black man.
Yeah.
You sure it wasn't Beardo? Oh.
That's who they were That's who they were fighting over. I want the bum.
I want to be a single mom.
Right.
Damn.
Not the Vince with the do-rag.
Yeah,
I do like that Undertaker one.
on fucking, oh god, another show I'm on, they always have a clip of Hulk Hogan and he's like, welcome to the hood, brother.
Oh, I got
damn.
You gotta pull up that one Hogan promo that's going viral right now. It's like, you're just a spear chucker.
Tommy, what's this?
I don't know. I just found it.
Oh, that's nice. She's hugging herself.
Yeah.
Good old SS. Oh, wait a minute. That came out wrong.
Yeah, they did.
I always make that joke whenever I need to shorten it for a super chat or some shit. I'll be like SS.
Sydney Sweeney, but wait a minute.
One time.
No.
Oh,
See, how you
God.
get yourself out of trouble? You just say SS Chevelle, SS Nova,
No, I
SS
like
Camaro.
I like the trouble. I want all the smoke, as the kids say.
Yes.
What was it? Yeah, I made Ryan Kinnell fucking cracked up the one time. It was like right after the jeans ad. I was like, SS. He's like, you can't call her SS. I'm like, hey, YouTube only gives me 50 characters for $2, fucker. I ain't giving you more money just so I can not shorten things.
Good old Ryan, the Don Rickles grandson. Happiest man on the internet.
Did you guys see Lady Gaga? She had a concert in Japan, and she starts pandering to the crowd about ICE deportations
Japan.
God.
in Japan, where they have
Yeah.
a strict immigration. Where like it's a way more
their new
strict.
PM is like big time into that. She's super strict on immigration. She basically said, like, I'd rather have depopulation than infect our country with a bunch of illegals, basically.
Damn.
Who said that?
the new Japanese PM, she was basically like, because for a while they're like, oh, we need to let in more people because we're not having enough kids. And
Yeah.
she basically said, like, no, it's better to just like have some depopulation than
And
to
she
like
said
let
if
in
you
a
want to
bunch
become
of...
a citizen, you have to speak Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
Super base, man.
Yeah, and then like it's so funny then because like liberals will come into like any thread on her or anything and be like, you know, she's talking about you guys, like she's not welcoming white people, and it's just like, yeah, we know. Like we're being consistent. It's like, don't you want to be able to run in there without any permission? It's like, not really. It's good.
And current Mexico politics, the people they want mass deportation because Mexico is becoming so Americanized, and their president is like heavily funded by the Juice.
Ooh.
So they like spray painted downtown Mexico like Jewish Mexican whore, and they're talking about the president.
Well, their country, they haven't even run their country for like 20 years. It's been
Well, yeah,
fucking
I mean,
cartels
that's why
in
they're
charge.
fucking mad. You know, it's like, you know, their agenda completely falls apart when you take white people out of it and you replace it with Mexicans or Japanese.
Yep.
It's the same fucking deal.
Yeah, like even I've heard tell of like, you know, it's usually like MAGA people or whatever posting this, but they're like, you know, I went to Japan, there was a restaurant that said like, you know, only speak Japanese here.
No foreigners are
Yeah,
allowed.
and it's like, and they were like, I wasn't even mad at it. I went and ate somewhere else. It was like, you know, there's touristy spots or whatever, but totally respect it.
Yeah, bro.
Or I could just learn Japanese and just, you know, I bet if you have like a hot American girl with you though or something, you can be like, we speak Japanese, honey. Say konnichiwa. Come on. It's like konnichiwa. They're like, oh, you can come in. Yes. Old pervy Japanese dude.
9. I'd reckon see Deutsch.
We like you, Americans. Very welcome here.
Except for 1945.
Being a big anime guy, it's always funny because they're like, you know, there you get all the localizers, and it's like, you know, they're like, they'll change the language whenever they bring it over to America, whether it's subtitle or dub, and they'll be like, you know, oh, we're gonna call these rice balls donuts or shit.
So
and everybody used to give it. Oh boy,
taste of Japanese wrestling for you.
What is this, dominatrix? And oh geez,
these are Joshis, man.
I watched this anime.
No, senpai, no.
Gomenasai. Omae shinderu. Oh,
very nice.
They slam the fuck out of each other. Those Joshis,
really? I need
like,
to see
Yeah, they do.
They beat the
Yeah, they
piss
do.
out of each other.
Oh! I thought you were saying something else.
Yeah, no, they're not smash. They don't smash each other.
They don't slam their clams into each other.
Whenever they do like power drivers and power bombs and shit, it's almost like the ring has no give, and their bodies just fucking fall apart.
Well, yeah, the Japanese are fucking crazy. I can imagine. Yeah, whenever you pair them up with a crazy sport like wrestling, it's got to be a match made in heaven.
Yeah, I mean,
death matches are insane. They had piranhas in a tank match.
So this is what their training looks like for women. This is women Japanese wrestling, and they take their shit seriously because they respect professional wrestling, and they're not just gonna put anyone on TV. Like you have to earn it in Japan.
They were gonna start Nintendo music for a second. Get him! Oh! Amigo.
Yeah, like they legitimately hit each other.
Not a lot of bounce that I'm seeing. It's pretty much like you hit the ground and it's flat.
That's what I'm saying, bro. There's no give.
Ouch.
So this is the training camp.
Oh my. Well, I could do that.
You say that, John. But can you do that?
Damn. Okay, that one. Yeah, that would hurt. I
No
wonder why- I
problem.
wonder why wrestlers have neck issues.
リングの上で生き生き光って見えるんですけど、自分もそういう風になりたいっていう風に自分の夢なので。
Oh God.
Kawaii! Like,
You look at, hang on, rewind it a second. That dude behind her was hilarious. It's like, ooh.
that guy's drunk as fuck.
He's like, oh, the guy on the left too is funny. He's making the disgusted face.
Wayfarer, consistent viewer around here. We appreciate
Hey,
you, bro.
Wayfarer.
Oh,
that
it's a
guy- that guy-
Wayfarer.
both of those faces are actually fucking hilarious. One dude just looks stoned out of his mind. The other one looks disgusted with whatever's on the back of that woman's head. It's like,
Yeah, this is like a documentary, so this is gonna be a lot of
yeah, yeah.
footage here.
She's
We're
got the
not even
frosted
at the good
tips. I'm not sure about that decision, but all right.
What decision?
The frosted tips.
Oh yeah, no, this is like 2005. Or
Oh shit! I thought it looked a little grainy. I didn't realize it was that old. That's cool.
そこで流しじゃなくって、
oh, enemies, I crushed him!
きちきちってやんないと。
That Miley Cyrus?
そうですまして倒すことでバタバタバタバタバタ。
バタバタバタバタバタ。
バタバタバタってしておけば上は多分気づくと思うんだよ。下に乗ってる人は。
三菱トヨ
あ
タセラム
なん
ーン
か。やろうとしてるっていうことは絶対わかると思うんだよ。
はい。
例えば、ちょっと待ってて。
お願いします。
後ろ向いて寝てて。ね、ここでさ、押さえられてて、猫。
はい。
だってこうやってやられるよりも、自分の年だともう友達はみんな子供いて、そうすると、お腹は痛めてなくても、こう若い子たちが子供のように見えてきちゃって。
Shout out Fabulous Moolah.
リングの上だと自分の、怒ってる姿とか悔しさとかを出せるようになってきた。自分はあんまり普段では目立たないんですけれども、リングの上で
I
は
see
自
your
分を
link, John.
Yeah, no.
Wow,
It's
she's
just
got
rolling.
bigger arms than I do.
アピールできる
Yeah.
場だと思うので、アピールしていきたいです。
Wow.
Eh,
White people.
Bro, she's getting the man hair.
He's like, I want the NSYNC haircut.
yeah, literally. Oh no, there's
Jap streets, Jap. All right.
hold on, because like it starts off wholesome, like I'm following my dreams, you know. But,
Yeah.
like a lot of these girls end up quitting because of how
Ah.
fucking brutal it is.
Yeah, I imagine once you feel the pull a few times.
Sound like damn Ewok.
Tap! Tap, you bastard! Tap!
It's Beardo when he's with a woman for 30 seconds. Like, no, I can't handle anymore.
Oh, damn.
Or what's the as after 38 seconds?
I just seen a trans person.
Yeah.
That's fucking boring!
He's like, those are some nice titties. They're like, as another man. No!
All the screaming sounds like fucking Ewoks, bro.
Got a little pizza face going on there.
It totally does.
No, the frosted tips are ruined. Not my hair, not my hair. Whoa!
Flamethrower.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Too Tough Tony, JCW. He does.
They
that
just
move
made
too.
Emperor Zuko from my Avatar. It burned off half her face.
And a Death Valley driver don't even bother to hook the leg. There you go. There you go, Isaac. She's waiting for you.
All
Oh my
right.
God.
I'm a lucky man.
When you have your period. Lesbians when their partner has the period. You see a meme text for this image right now.
Shit. Oh, damn.
All right, here we go.
良くない。中途半端な叱り方も一番良くない。
They got the baggy ass shorts from the early 2000s.
確かにここ縫ってるよ。でも歯抜いたら縫うんだよ。一緒じゃないか、そんなもん。大したことないよ。そんなもんでお前さ、院に入ってんだったら、今後、どういう怪我を迎えたってお前そうなんなきゃいけねえぞ。
はい。
怪我は怖いで
This
す。
is toxic masculinity
誰も
coming
怖くない
from
人いま
women.
せん。でもリング上で、たとえ怪我したとしても、3つ取られたくなければみんなあ
No,
げる
give
よ。
up, get a
そう
safe
そう
Okay,
ま
so-
た食らう、また食らう、また
So
食らう。
if I break my leg in 4 places, I have to get up and do a
もう
drop kick?
血流しても待てよ。
Damn
right.
straight.
Her hair looks like a damn ice, like one of those shaved ice things, like snow cones.
Oh shit, yeah.
優しく優しく、やっぱり仕上げてしまったら、
That's good ring trash talk. Your hair looks like a snow cone. Best thing about this is it's got all the subtitles so you can talk over it.
Yeah,
None of
no.
us can understand what the fuck they're saying anyway. You're gonna have to read regardless.
I don't speak Ewok.
We'll have to do the, we'll have to give it the Stone Cold treatment. What?
What?
What? What?
Oh, that's another good. If Stone Cold ever came back for some ceremonial match, he could be on the Japan scene and the Saudi scene, whatever. They're like Durka Muhammad Jihad. He's like, what?
What?
What? I don't speak Atomic Survivor.
Out of bath towel. He's like, maybe you'll understand me better if I do this. I'm from Texas, fucker.
Watch this.
For God's sake, learn something. Oh,
Jesus Christ.
she's like, yeah, concussions.
Damn.
No, this girl's about to quit, dude. Like,
That one looks too pretty for this. She's like,
hey, looks can be deceiving, man.
damn, she's like a banshee. Yeah.
Hey,
Good
Coochie.
shit. She's doing a little jig.
外野から出る選手、プレッシャーを与えるようだけど、みん
Hey,
な
let
期
me
待して
fast
る。
forward
期
or
待が大きければ大きいほど、なんでもやってるの
Maximum
お前
pressure.
が荷物を背負ってリングに堂々と、よっしゃ、見てみろって、見とけよっていうぐらいに自分が仕上がらないと無理だよね。はい。もうちょっと。一日何回も鏡見ること、工夫したい自分ね。で、一日何回もイメージトレーニングすること。
She's cutting her own hair. Her powers are truly impossible.
Next year, you're gonna tell me they're gonna be able to drive.
There's a great line from fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure where it would work great in a wrestling ring too, where guy's walking up to another guy and he's like, "Oh, you're pretty bold approaching me like this." He's just like, "I can't kick your ass from over there."
What?
今までの1年間の自分の苦労とか努力とか、成果をこの意識出さなきゃいけないんだから。もう成果取ってもらう自分で。
Uh-oh.
何しちゃったらダメになっちゃうんだって。ね、全部なっちゃう。
Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs.
No, on the one shirt she had Reservoir Dogs from the fucking Quentin Tarantino movie.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
こっちのこと一発でお前入れ替えろよ。やり返せよ。やり返していいんだ。
Fuck. Like, if they put Logan Paul through this, he would not make it.
Probably not.
Because this is old school mentality. Where it's like, not anybody can be a professional wrestler. Like
That's true.
you have to be mentally and kind of crazy to be a pro wrestler.
Yeah, it's a lot of sacrifice for very little chance of success.
Right.
Uh-oh.
She's like, fuck this bitch. Fucking hate this bitch.
So. You're useless?
Yeah, she's
Jesus.
fucking.
Yeah.
Bro, she just smacked her.
Bullshit tears.
Hold on. Let me slow it down because it's too
Damn.
fast.
That's the business, folks.
Mm.
Okay, now I whip out my Colt 45.
These tears are a pack of lies. Oh, it's what I'm going to do to every liberal in the streets of Minneapolis. Bullshit tears. Bullshit. Shut the fuck up.
本当泣けてくる時っていうのは表情ないんだよ。もうただ単に涙が流れる。汗でわからんだろ。睨むことばっかりなんだよ。でもそのパワーがあるんだったら違う風に向けたらいいんだよ。
Damn.
はい。
It's true.
She should direct it somewhere else. Was that an innuendo?
おしまいにします。お願いします。
Oh. The going gets tough, you know what they say.
スパーリングもできないってこと？
Well, like in America, it's like if you're a college athlete, they just fucking give you a contract.
Yeah.
This is when you have to earn your spot.
This
That is
seems
true.
like a toxic environment, Tommy. I don't support
No,
that.
this is what it should be.
Why don't they raise up and support each other? Women support
Yeah,
women.
they're just way too aggressive.
Yeah, everybody's perfect, I say. And you're all 10 out of 10 wrestlers.
So we end up with people like Jasmine Nix.
I don't even know who that is.
That's
Okay, Eva Marie then.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Nia Jax.
Yeah, but she's a nepo baby though.
Eva Marie, yeah, she needed to retire and stay at home with a good man. She's only good for her looks.
This stretch looked crazy. That's why I came here.
Ooh.
All right.
Yeah, look at these stretches, bro.
Need Sydney
Yeah.
Sweeney to demonstrate that jump rope technique.
Giving me yellow fever over here.
He's got his camera off. We don't know what he's doing.
Yeah,
I'll never tell.
that's a Hindu push-up. Those are Hindu push-ups. You pervert.
Fuck
Oh,
you.
my good sir, I am doing a push-up. Mr. Simpson, I hope you will push up again.
Why are
Everybody
you
shut up and try to do
sexualizing
something.
my activities?
Oh, God.
What I'm trying to do behind this camera, it really helps if men aren't talking.
And if you women can just stop talking about your husbands and boyfriends, it would really help too. Jeez.
Damn.
Fight back.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I'm waiting for the real insults whenever they start calling people cows and useless sod.
Right.
Because that's what they always put in the anime. They're always like, "Oh, you really are useless." Like, I forget. They call them all sorts of animals and shit. They'll have women insulting each other. It's hilarious.
That was a no sell on the drop kick.
So this is relevant today because there are Japanese women wrestlers in WWE, like Io Sky, Ahsoka or Asuka. They both
Asuka.
came. Yeah,
Asuka.
Asuka. they both came out of these kind of training programs.
Please don't say Ahsoka. We all know that one's trash.
Like Asuka actually wrestled a man and she got beat the fuck up. I'll show you guys that next. And he was like a legend in Japan, so you know he got away with it.
Jeez.
It might be in this documentary. I don't know.
I know everybody recently. Oh, what was it? I think it was with Io Sky. Is that one of the ones that you named?
Yeah, Io, whatever.
Yeah. I remember like I watched some video of like her. It was like a behind the scenes, or not behind the scenes. It was a backstage video that they put out. Of her with like she was like, "Oh, Nikki, you have inspired all of us and everything." To like fucking Nikki Bell, and all the comments were just like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Why did you make her say this? Like she was here before." And like it was like, oh, they're pushing one thing, but it's everybody in the crowd is saying another.
Right.
And like, you know, people think that wrestling mat's like a trampoline. That's fucking
It's
hard.
not.
Yeah.
No, that's plywood under that canvas.
So she's about to get busted up, dude. Watch.
I'll bust you up. Go for it. It's Rocky 5 or Rocky 3, sorry. What the fuck? Oh, I see. She's just making her practice her drop kicks. I was gonna say, I'm like, she just casually stepped back and let her fall.
Well, she wants her to earn it.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh,
Damn.
that's a Stan Lariat Hansen.
That's how you keep standards, though. It's like,
Exactly.
nope, not good enough. Not good enough.
This is cutting the fat out.
Oh.
Jeez.
How bad do you want it?
Some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Yeah, Lord Farquaad.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Watch the neck. Watch the neck.
She's going to break her. Walls of Jericho.
Oh,
I do that, but it's a lot more fun. With little Japanese women. Damn, you gotta do a push-up? That's
And like
crazy.
Isaac was saying, there's no slack, man. They're really
Yeah, especially near the edge there. I imagine it's more flexible in the. Oh. This lady's just like, I'm going to go home and rethink my life.
Right?
How come she gets knee pads?
She's earned her knee pads.
Oh, Tommy, that's going to be taken out of context. Well, this is just Waffle House now. Like, bitch, took
dude,
my
now
syrup.
she's fucking hating her, dude. This is like UFC now. Bitch.
And they always talk about like whenever you accidentally like really hit someone and then like they get payback or whatever. I forget what the term is. Yeah. It's like, imagine if you do that to this chick. It's going to be painful. Oh, there's the blood. Why do you give up? I ain't scared. I'm scarred.
Bro, she just broke her nose.
And quit crying. Yeah.
諦めてんだよ。そんなことで死ぬかこら。なんで諦めんだよ。全部終わりなんだよ。それまでの大きいダメージだったが。
But I mean, the coach,
ただ殴られたり、ただ蹴って
this is what she was taught. You know, she's not being an asshole. This is how she was trained.
yeah.
And in WWE, it's like, let's just do some backflips and barely hit each other.
自分がやったら倍にやり返される。
Give him back twice. That's right. That's the attitude.
怖くてできなかった。それか
It's like samurai mentality, dude.
じゃあ答えなさい。
She's like disgusted with her.
You disgust
じゃあ答え
me.
なさい。
Time to walk the plank.
Answer her. Now I'm getting annoyed.
And like you feel bad for the girl because it's like if this was my daughter, I would not like want
あ
her
んたここで
doing
生まれ
this.
変わるか生まれ変わらないかあんた次第。本当のこと言ってごらん。
Exactly. It's up to you. It's all voluntary in the end.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
戦ってて、
You walk up in that
あえて攻め
gym.
てて、痛いほど伝わってくるものがある。
Ooh.
なんだろう
Yeah, I got something I want to say. Are you a man or a woman?
なんだ
Yeah, this one is questionable.
Yeah, she's very muscular for a woman.
何が怖い何が怖い
Of what?
誰が諦めて言ってたんだよ苦しくても痛くても返すんだろギリギリまで返すんだろ最初からお前何かとつけてんだよ怖い怖いんだ泣いてんだかな
Rubbish.
Jesus.
お前がついたつけんだよねんだよ
So what? She stopped the match probably once her nose got broken, and that's why she's giving her the shit. It's like you got to
みんな
finish
教
the
えてくれよお前
match.
先生だろ俺今回先生じゃないんだよお前の
I'm ashamed to be your teacher. She said.
Woo.
ちょっと途中で諦めが入りました
Oh, damn.
ちょっと諦めが入って3つ取られましたまあ相手が相手だっただけにただ自分の気持ちをちゃんと今から言わせますのでそれを気持ちを聞いてその後にもう小さなことでも
Ooh.
いいと思いますはいしっかり
Ruthless.
Well,
Yeah, it's like, put up or shut up at that point. It's like
exactly.
you're either going to shrink from the moment and you're going to be
YouTube, this is for educational purposes. Yeah.
Hmm. And so, yeah.
Up, cue the Kurt Angle music. You suck. You suck.
You bowed too low. You're dishonoring yourself.
And there's a Project Egg
There
roll
he goes.
for a run.
There he goes. Very good technique.
Oh, damn.
She's gonna debut. She's gonna kick the butt. Kick her ass.
Yeah, so she didn't quit. Looks like she's got a match.
Oh. Yay.
Oh.
That's probably, hang on, you gotta put that back on normal speed. The person behind
So I think
the
that
person behind her, the one leaning back, and then the dude's just like, ah. The fucking two on the right are hilarious. The woman cringing back and the dude just smiling. Smiling like a butcher's dog, as Mike Lang used to say. He's like examining it now. That lady's still cringing back. Oh, she's dead, but that's what you do. Somebody was English there. They're like, you got to get up. Damn.
I wonder if those are her parents.
I love them coming in the suit too. That's great. I always say that watching old sporting events whenever everybody was in like polos or suits or whatnot.
Oh.
Yeah, that hurts.
Oof.
Yep.
Submit. I was translating.
Yeah. Oh, they hugged it out.
Oh.
Yay. You only broke 3 vertebrae. That's pretty good for a newbie.
デビューできたのは嬉しいです
You don't look happy. Smile. Comes by and starts slapping her again. She's like, look happier.
はい
Hey,
They don't
Dude,
like
that
asking
haircut.
such generic questions. It's like, are you happy? Are you sure you're happy? What are you
I
happy
just got
about?
my ass kicked. I'm definitely happy. Look how happy I am.
It was Mo in the one Simpsons Halloween. He's like, you should kill your family, Homer. And he's like, why?
Damn.
He's like, because us ghosts do it. Because us ghosts want you to, and we're very happy. He's like, you don't look very happy. He's like, la 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 la. Very happy. Okay, now go kill your family.
Okay, this is what
Yeah.
John sent me. One of the videos
Okay, so there's two of them. Okay, yeah, this one's short. You can just play the video. Yeah, this is So hang on.
Am I supposed to
Hang
be
on,
scared
Tommy.
to attack?
Okay.
Pause real quick. This is Vince McMahon. This is the Japanese version of him, basically a ruthless
Oh,
businessman. Because the villain says, "Oh, you can't attack me because I got innocents in front of me."
So you're ready?
Yeah.
So you've got a dweeb army. Am I supposed to be scared to attack?
Well, only if destroying an innocent soul concerns you.
Nah. As the president of a major corporation, I have to do that every day.
Oh yeah.
That's him negotiating with the Japanese.
That's about right.
Destroy the innocent souls; they are not worthy.
That's about right.
Man,
Shout out Yu-Gi-Oh.
And then I actually got footage of a Japanese wrestling match. This is between a man and a woman. It's a non-traditional match. I believe Quentin Tarantino was there at this one, but and I put the timestamp for this one to go to 6:24. I think it was in it.
Okay. Oh God, yeah.
This is whenever a woman from America came over to wrestle a little bit in Japan. It was a very ruthless match. Yeah, display it, Tommy.
Oh yeah, I'm doing that right
Oh,
now.
okay. I didn't know if you had accidentally started playing it or something.
Here we go.
Well, it's Beardo in 30 more
All you
years.
can do is sort of- It's basically that training session.
Yeah, literally.
You're gonna want to pause it for a second. I was
is
just
this
thinking
Kill
for
Bill?
copyright. I was thinking for copyright, basically. I wanted you
Yeah.
to pause it for a second.
Kill
Yeah,
Bill
it's
Volume 2.
Volume 2, yeah.
Yep.
I saw this in theaters. Basically, his little monologue about the arm is basically what that trainer was reminding me of. She was going nuts on it. Because you're helpless. That's the beginning. There it is.
Nice.
Oh, damn.
And then I like whenever he starts training her, he's like, since it's my arm now, I want it strong. And he's like, go punch through this wood like 5 million times.
Damn.
It works. The
Yeah.
payoff is worth it.
In time, yeah.
Oh. I could,
Oh, man.
you're as helpless as a baby cow, aren't you?
These are good movies.
I know. I was watching that, and like, those are one of the ones where it's like, oh, if it came out today, all the chuds would hate it. And it's like, no, actually, I watched that, and I think you guys would hate it because it's like she never goes on any fucking everybody's so sexist monologue in it. Like she's just there and being a badass.
Exactly.
Okay. So this
And
is
like they're
about
willing to have scenes like that where
Stuka.
she's fucking not emasculated because she's a chick, but like whatever, like deconstructed. That ain't happening to Ray. I can tell you that.
Okay, so here's a recognizable face, Ahsoka or Asuka,
Asuka.
however the fuck you say it.
Ahsoka's Rosario
Asuka.
Dawson. Looks nothing like her.
Asuka.
Well, you spoiled the ending. She won.
Hold on, I'm getting to it.
Thanks, Tommy.
Oh, here's the good stuff. Hold on.
With some of her most notable opponents on the American independence being Sarah Del Rey,
Damn.
Mia
She's a blonde.
Yim, Nikki Cross, and Athena. What also helped her in her popularity was the gravures that she released. These are basically very racy modeling videos, featuring her in a bikini in various compromising positions, doing
All right.
various
Compromising
things that shall
positions?
not
She's
be
literally just
delved
sitting
into
there.
on this video. It's definitely too hot for YouTube. What also helped her with her popularity was
Joker.
the 2 new gimmicks that she created and debuted in
Yeah.
2013.
Joker,
Connor Zombie and
why am I
Connor
strangely
Clown.
aroused?
She used to wear
Damn it, Joker! Quit messing with my head.
The clown puss.
Oh, that's
so
right,
that's what it
Tommy. I
feels like.
forgot you were into that.
Oh yeah,
No,
dude,
he always told me to
I'm
like stop
legit
talking
into
because
that.
I do the Harley Quinn impression. I'm like, "Oh, Mr. J, you got me all hot and bothered." And Tommy's always like, "Stop talking like that. It's confusing me."
That's a good one. But so this is when she
damn.
wrestled a man. So the entire documentary is about Asuka coming up in Japan before her WWE days. This is how she made a name for herself. And what her biggest match was versus a man. His name was what the fuck's his name?
Oh, I thought you said the man like Becky Lynch, but
Minoru Suzuki.
Oh fuck! She fought Minoru Suzuki.
Yeah, so Daisuke knows who this guy is. This guy is one of the hardest hitting men. Jerry knows as well. This is elite ball knowledge we're giving you, John. Minoru Suzuki, one of the hardest hitters for men, let alone wrestling a woman.
Asuka make their way to the ring. The match begins as normal and everything is standard, but then whenever Asuka and Suzuki are wrestling, it's a little bit stiff. Nothing too crazy, but still stiff nonetheless, as he whacks her with a knee to the face and gives her very stiff elbows that rock her. She tries to fight back, but clearly she is no match for Suzuki, as he is bigger and stronger. Her offense on him is no sold, and Suzuki is straight up
Sexist.
manhandling her. But still, it's nothing too out of the ordinary and is often seen in intergender matches to get heat for the man. But then almost 20 minutes into the match, in the end stretch, things start to cross the line. Asuka tries to fight Suzuki once more, and once again, he no-sells it. She eventually starts to get some offense on him, and he seems affected by her moves. This is a big mistake though, as Suzuki gets up and gives her one of the worst headbutts given from a man to a woman in wrestling. Suzuki then proceeds to drag her lifeless
that had to
body
hurt the
around
neck,
by her
too.
hair like she's a rag doll, and proceeds to slap her while he's on top of her. The ref even tries to stop him, but he pushes him away with ease, and he then grabs her by her hair and strikes her face repeatedly in a brutal manner. Her partner Marufuji even comes in for the save, but Suzuki throws him out of the ring swiftly and proceeds.
And this is what Asuka wanted, bro. She said, "Don't hold back on me because I'm a woman."
Yeah.
What's up, Jacob? What are we doing?
We're watching Murder Grandpa.
Her hair looked like a gender reveal party. So Asuka's like, she signed up for this.
Proceeds to brutally kick and slap Asuka.
God
His own tag
damn.
team partner, Meiko Satomura, sees what's going on and even steps into the ring to try and stop
Uh-oh.
him. But he throws her out of the ring swiftly as well and continues to straight up
The little
assault
tap.
Asuka.
This is
was
equal
truly
opportunity,
uncomfortable
baby.
to watch, as you could tell Asuka was out of it. Once again, she tried to fight back, but this was futile. He put her in a leg lock, then chokehold, and then roughly put her into a gotch-style pile driver for the 1-2-3. The ending stretch of this match was one of the most unbearable and agonizing experiences ever. This whole incident was planned though, as it was a work shoot, seeing that Asuka booked this match. Asuka asked Suzuki to go as hard as he could with her and not to hold back during this match. Suzuki apparently did not want to be as stiff as he was with Asuka during this match, but Asuka, being the booker of the show and wanting to give the fans a memorable experience, convinced him to go full Chris Brown on her. Suzuki was one of her inspirations growing up, and she wanted to prove to him and the world that she was tough as nails.
damn.
He went through with it, as we could see, and afterwards he said that he respected her more for taking such a vicious beating from him.
Yeah.
Even though this was all planned, it was still definitely too far.
He
This
was
is
like,
why
finally, a
intergender
woman who
wrestling
can
gets
take
such a
it.
bad rap. It's because it can spawn moments like this where it goes beyond the realms of wrestling and plain and simply just gets too real. Japanese
Yeah.
wrestling is notoriously stiff, but it should not cross over into intergender matches to this extent. It's not even a thing of projecting Western values on Japanese wrestling, but wrong is wrong, and this was just plain wrong. After this match, the frequency of Asuka's performances in Japan was low, and fans started to speculate her retirement. What fueled this was when she said she will stop accepting bookings in Japan. But then out of nowhere, she appeared on an NXT TakeOver show in the crowd and announced that she had signed with WWE.
And the rest is history.
Well, I do disagree with him where he's like, oh, it leads to these other bad things. It's like, not if it was her idea and pre-planned,
Yeah.
and it sounded like she had a degree of control over the What did he say that she was like booking?
It's not your drunk dad beating your mom. You know, she signed up for this.
And like whatever bad stuff happened, like maybe spontaneously in another match, I don't think it's related at all to that. I think, you know, that was very clearly acted by the fact that like the people who were trying to stop him were like, you know, they leave after one little throw. Like I wasn't thinking that it was real at any point based on like those. If those guys were being serious, they would have been like trying to restrain him and not gone with the moves, or she would have just laid there and done the 1, 2, 3 early. Like, yeah, it was very obviously fake, even though, you know, she's getting fake as far as the result goes or the playing out of it. And she kept trying to fight back. So it was, that's the other thing that kind of, you know, makes it's not some terrible spontaneous thing that happened.
But this is Japanese wrestling. This is Kairi Sane, who's also in the WWE. She went through something
multi-time world champion.
Similar.
Before all this, though, in 2014, she faced off against Nanae Takahashi, who is a respected Joshi legend who has won multiple titles across several different promotions. Nanae Takahashi was brought up in the old school Japanese way of wrestling, which was much more rough and more strict. Kairi was brought up in the new school train of thought, which was more relaxed and prioritized the cute looks of the wrestlers. So they faced off in this match, and Nani was working extremely stiff, striking in the face. Even though Kairi did not strike Nane in the face with her moves, Kairi was struck so much in the face that by the end of the match, she cut on her cheek and her eye was so swollen that she couldn't open it up. After this brutal assault, she snapped more photos of her face, and she was bruised up very badly from all the brutal face strikes that she endured. This incident brought a lot of heat onto Nane, but not much could be done because she was in a high position. This led a lot of fans to speculate the motives behind Nane working extra stiff with Kairi, and a lot of people came to the conclusion that it was because of Kairi's good looks and growing popularity that Nane was jealous of that she worked so stiff with her. Check it out if you haven't already. I won't get too deep into this incident, but it happened in Stardom between Act Yasukawa and Yoshiko in 2015. Basically what happened was Yoshiko was apparently jealous of the younger Act's growing popularity, and this caused them to have the most brutal shoot of all time in the ring, where Yoshiko absolutely obliterated Act despite Act trying to fight back. Act Yasukawa was left with a broken cheekbone, fractured orbital bones, a broken nose, and a concussion, and she had to get surgery for these injuries and spent a few days in the hospital. This incident even caused Act to retire from wrestling altogether and caused Yoshiko and other wrestlers from Stardom to get fired because of their involvement. That's how serious it was.
Yeah, and then we just talked about Asuka.
This is kind of relevant to the whole Vince Russo and Brawl for All thing.
Yeah, what is that? I'm not really familiar with Brawl for All.
Basically, it was wrestlers doing boxing / MMA type style fights.
Damn.
So basically, go ahead, Jerry.
And one of the matches that I thought was hilarious was Dr. Death Steve Williams, who really was a legitimate guy. He got knocked out in the first round.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And I mean, he got knocked out. He was not moving.
So basically, Tommy, like you have to watch because how I know of it is Dark Side of the Ring, docuseries.
Yeah.
And there was buzz at the time. What was it? WWF, right?
Yeah.
There was buzz at the time of underground, boxing, and UFC was on the rise, and all these MMA indie like shows were becoming pay-per-views, and it was before Dana White bought the UFC.
Yep.
And
Vince wanted to cash in.
They wanted to cash in. Vince Russo and Vince McMahon, and apparently Jim Cornette was in there, but Jim Cornette has been very vocal about being against it. He doesn't want to take any credit for that. I don't blame him.
Don't blame me either.
Oh wait, Jim Cornette when he versus Rio or something?
No.
Oh, because there's another moment where Jim Cornette, I guess, got in a controversy with the Asian wrestler. Sorry.
That was a completely different thing, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
But no, that WWE or WWF at the time wanted to really cash in. It's like they were like, "Hey, what if we did UFC?" Like, okay, Tommy, do you remember Raw Underground?
Not really.
It was back in like 2020. It was a shit idea where they were like, "Hey, let's try doing MMA with real wrestlers." And Raw Underground was kind of like the the bastard love child of what once was the Brawl for All, except
yeah,
Raw Underground was still kayfabe. The Brawl for All was like,
It was real.
let's have legitimate wrestlers punch each other, shoot punch.
Yeah.
So it's like
Um,
Bloodsport, what Bloodsport is today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But Bloodsport's more professional, and it's run by a guy,
Yeah.
Josh Barnett,
Right.
who knows what he's doing. Vince Russo was just like, yeah, it sounds cool.
Yeah, just fuck each other up.
Yeah, because it was, I think it was Bart Gunn that knocked out Dr. Death Steve Williams.
Yeah.
One punch, knocked his ass out.
Let me see if I can get some clips here.
Yeah, dude.
In fact, I think didn't Bart Gunn win the whole thing? I thought.
I'm seeing Bart Gunn versus Butterbean.
Yeah.
I think that was that the final, or was that the what the winner got was Butterbean?
I don't remember. I think it might have been like the winner fights Butterbean. That might have been what it was, but I honestly don't remember. It's been a while.
Yeah, because I remember watching when he knocked out Dr. Death. I was stunned.
Oh yeah.
See, I'll have to play. I'll just show you my screen, and you guys tell me which one we should watch. I'll zoom in here.
Oh, there it is.
Dr. Death versus Bart Gunn.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Gunn did a number on his ass.
Let's see. I want to skip through so we don't get copyright.
Yeah.
This is in the shorts. Bart Gunn, as everyone knows, was part of the Young Guns with what was his name? Billy Gunn, wasn't it?
Oh fuck yeah, that's right. I remember this now. Okay, yeah.
All right.
Dr. Death is out. And then clocks him. Look at that. And you can see it. You can see it in Dr. D's eyes. He's out. Possibly.
I feel like that was something with Bradshaw.
See, I honestly don't remember.
Okay, I got it right here.
Oof.
Left, right, boom. Bradshaw goes down.
Down. Look at that. One punch.
And you said someone jumps in and starts fucking him up more?
I wasn't sure. I was asking Jerry if he remembered or not.
I thought it was I thought it was someone else that like did a sucker punch or something after the match.
Right. Yeah, I remember that too, but I just don't remember who.
I thought it was Mark Miro, but I could be wrong.
It might have been Mark Miro.
Because the fact that Dan Severn there didn't win it, that shocked me.
Oh, let's see. Let's hear from Russo himself. Oh, it's muted. There we go.
It's ridiculous. My only thing is, and it's funny because you could literally have evidence of looking it up, but so WrestleMania, Austin beats Michaels, obviously going forward. He's going to lose to Kane in between and all this other stuff, but Undertaker beats Kane. You could see they're leading, or you guys, you're writing Austin, Undertaker, MSG, SummerSlam. It's all building to that. Why, and Wood, you could correct me, why would the Brawl for All ever kind of interject and change your plan of Austin Undertaker, right? It would never do that, right?
Bro, can I tell you why? Listen, you want to know the truth? He is the God honest truth. I love Jim Ross to death. Okay. My biggest regret, and people say, well, regretting the business, what would you do differently? Bro, come on, man. It's ridiculous.
Let's see. I know there's more to that. Hold on. I'm not sure if there's more to this. Let me see.
The thing with Dr. Death,
Yeah, I don't even know if I can find it. This guy uploads a lot.
Yeah. But the Brawl for All, it was a disaster. I mean,
this looks like Jerry if he gained some weight.
Yeah, it was such a disaster that it was deemed something on a level that they could make a documentary for, which was Dark Side of the Ring. And it's probably one of the biggest factors as to why Vince Russo is so hated among a lot of the industry people. I mean, we always talk about Jim Cornette, but I mean, it doesn't, like, everybody from Paul Heyman, Vince McMahon, Dave Meltzer, like, everybody pretty much hates him, right? I mean, and they all think that he's just a blundering idiot. And to be fair, there are some duds. I will say, David Arquette, not a huge fan of what they did with David Arquette.
That was
Some of his decisions in TNA were questionable, but at the same time, JCW, for what it is, like Juggalo Championship Wrestling, is that what is it Juggalo or is it Jersey?
Yeah, Juggalo.
Well, there's two there's Jersey, which is a different company, and then there's Juggalo.
That's the one with Vince Russo, right?
Yeah, Russo's with the ICP.
See, it seems like he fits better with that kind of that vibe, you know, that kind of crowd. And not to talk down, but that's just like where his creative sort of that's where he shines. You know what I mean? And we can appreciate it more in that realm. And that's why it's so fun seeing a dude named Cocaine slathering cocaine on a chick's ass. It's like, this is what indie wrestling is, bro.
Hell yeah.
You got to see that Pro Wrestling Guerrilla clip where Jushin Thunder Liger was, hey, Tommaso Ciampa, stick your thumb in my ass. And then they had a whole lineup of, it was a 5-on-5 tag team match. And each of the guys lined up and stuck their thumbs up each other's asses and then walked around the ring like a fucking human centipede with Jushin Thunder Liger leading the charge. And then he like twists his hips and does an arm drag and flips them all over with his ass cheeks.
No, thank you.
So Jushin Thunder Liger. What else do I add to find that?
Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. I'm trying to think. Maybe Battle of Los Angeles or something.
In 2016?
Yeah.
Okay, so this definitely won't get us copyrighted because it's independent. Because like I might have to cut some stuff out once it's uploaded. But we'll see.
That's because of the music. You could probably skip to
Oh, that's a young Ricochet.
Oh yeah.
Wow, he had hair.
Ricochet used to be
nice
badass.
pose.
Now he's just a cuck.
Let's see, let's fast forward. They look like Josh Briggs. There's Cody Rhodes, John Morrison, Tommaso Ciampa. Forget who that guy is.
That was Matt Sydal.
That's Zack Sabre Jr. I like him. And the guy in the purple, he used to wrestle in Ring of Honor. I can't think of his name.
Chris Hero, right?
Oh, Matt Riddle. Yeah, I mean, there's so much talent in the indie scenes that they don't get, they don't get the mainstream rub. That doesn't mean their shows are shit. Like, they can put on some amazing wrestling. Penta. Is that Dragon Lee, I think?
That was
Oh, Ray Phoenix. Yeah, that makes sense.
And there's
it's Will Ospreay.
Yeah, but the one before him, he's part of Solo.
JC Mateo.
Yeah.
Oh, let me go back.
It might be Battle Los Angeles Night 2. I'm not sure. I don't think this is it. That's Aleister Black.
Yep.
Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne.
Fucking Cody.
What are you talking about? Let me know, Jerry, when you see the guy you were thinking of.
Right there.
Oh, yeah, this guy, Jeff Cobb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the Samoan associated with Solo.
Yeah, the quote-unquote Samoan.
Yeah.
He's just brown enough to be one. Ricochet. Spanish Fly landing on your. Yeah, see, Will Ospreay is fucking dope.
Oh.
Matt Riddle. Is that Cedric Alexander? I don't know.
Yeah, it was.
Guys.
Yeah, I think the clip that I'm looking for is in a different video. Probably, I think this is just highlights of one of the nights.
Well, let's see.
That one right there. That one right there.
Okay, let's see.
Probably been conchoed once or twice in his life. When he was a young. Yeah. So can't bring himself to do it. Come on, Mark. Professional wrestling is absurd.
Oh, God.
No!
He's clenching his cheeks.
No effect whatsoever. You can see Liger actually clenching his cheeks.
What?
Oh
no! Throw it! Oh!
I think we know where this is going.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to go
Uh-oh.
there, but I'm going to go there.
It's his big black fist.
Look at Liger. Bro.
What the fuck?
UFC style up in the rear.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh,
Wait,
not want to do it.
wait, we can fit a few more.
I think he's got to do it though. But look at Jim Cobb's ass.
I like the little pirouette. He gives a thumbs up.
So casually. The most casual thumb of the bum you will ever see. He is not confused about this one bit.
The guy in the end's like, hey, I don't get one up my ass.
What the fuck? Why? Why?
What the fuck?
He did it.
Wait, how did he make them all flip like that?
He's that
That's not how
strong,
physics
Tommy.
works.
You know what? Physics are for pussies.
This is pro wrestling, bro.
Called momentum time.
He just moves his hips and everything.
You don't know the power of those hips.
I guess I don't.
His hips don't lie.
Pro wrestling is beautiful, man.
It really is, bro.
Jerry's face.
Jerry's like, I don't like wrestling anymore.
Damn.
I'd rather get triple teamed by the Golden Girls.
What? B. Arthur just stirred in her grave. It's like somebody must have mentioned the Star Wars Holiday Special or Golden Girls. It happened again.
Oh, damn.
Well, I don't even know where to go from here, man.
And then Vince texts you and he's like, I'm available on right now.
yeah, Vince Russo hits me up. Well, let's do it.
I've been in the room. I saw what you were watching. I decided not to come on.
Oh, damn.
Taker is in this little animation here. He's staring disgustedly at that last video.
Yeah, I'd say.
And actually on the right there, he's also looking at it. He's like, ugh.
You guys know where this picture came from?
Probably from a wrestling event.
Oh, really?
No shit.
What, Madison Square Garden?
Unless they were all at like a football game or something together.
Yeah, Taker would be in his full gear.
I'd say Madison Square Garden looks like about 2000, maybe 2001.
Wasn't he in the American Badass gimmick then?
He would have had like a rag on or something.
Yeah, this looks like Dark Prince Taker.
Yeah,
Okay, so that could be 99 then.
I heard the ice in your cup, John. It's offending me.
That's what Tommy hears from like horror movies and shit, you know, instead of the sting like, whoa, it's just ice. Like, it's like he's like waking up in the middle of the night hearing. He's like,
¿Dónde estás?
Must have been the wind.
Oh, damn.
Well, I do have something else saved. It was Undertaker made another stupid comment on his podcast.
Oh no!
Wow.
Let's see.
We're gonna have Tom Homan as a guest, and he's gonna be questioning Tommy.
Yeah, right.
Where exactly were you born anyway, boy?
You have to have a really smart answer, Tommy. It's my mom's vagina.
Right.
That's a good answer. That's an American answer. We can keep this one. All right.
Fucking quit. I hate you guys.
And by the way, my lawn needs mowed, so get to it.
Hey, fuck off.
President Trump made very clear to me, only keep the ones who are really good at making food and the big booty Latinas.
Right.
All right.
All right, Tommy, go out there and get the front lawn done on the White House. It ain't gonna get done by itself. It's a really big yard, really big yard.
Sí, señor. Sí, señor. It will be done by 2 p.m.
Somewhat long. A lot of people thought too long in the last administration, and I said, Sleepy Joe, he couldn't even cut a lawn right. He's terrible. So we're gonna get Tommy. He's gonna do a fantastic job.
Oh shit.
Sleepy Joe Biden, he'd go to deport people, and he would end up in another country. He didn't know what the hell he was doing. He said to go get ice, and he got hot coffee. Nobody knew what the hell was going on. Nobody knew.
All right. That's enough. This is Undertaker was on a podcast talking about how he misses kayfabe. And this is John Romero. Obviously, this isn't Undertaker, but
his pause
you always
face was
wonder,
like
you
he
know,
was
if-
about to sneeze. He was like,
There's even better now.
mm.
He's about to sneeze there.
He's like trying to hold it in while somebody else is talking.
But he makes
Damn
a good
lion.
point. It's like, Undertaker, he signed up to start a podcast that he gets paid for and gets to publish on WWE, a multi-billion-dollar company. And you're bitching about kayfabe, even though you're getting all the benefits from breaking kayfabe and being Mark Calloway. So he's a hypocrite because it's like, he's one of these old school guys. And I agree with the old school mentality of like, let's keep our kayfabe, protect the business. Taker did it for 30 years, so we'll give him that credit. But let's just watch this.
Performance was off, and what was the real story behind? There's some really good stuff in that as well. But ultimately, I think the negatives outweigh the positives. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the rest of this, and I think it's about 126 or so. So we'll go here.
Always the doubt. But anyway, no, that's my belief on it. I don't think we have to throw it in people's face.
Yeah.
I think we've got too comfortable.
Now that's also true. Very quickly, because he said this before that everybody knows what wrestling is. Nobody is lifting the veil, but I think it's very much a bunch of misty-eyed nonsense when people say back in the 1970s when everyone thought wrestling was real. Look, as Dutch Mantel says, you hear 3 things as a kid growing up. Say your prayers, eat your veg.
Jerry said his internet is having problems, so maybe we'll wait for him to come back.
Okay, that's good. I needed a refill. I needed to grab some more ice. But I really did. My glass is very empty right now.
I can see the patch on my arm, you son of a bitch.
Wait, actually, given the earlier Yu-Gi-Oh clip I showed you, which he's actually full of great liner, he would be a great wrestler. It's just for trash talk, but his most famous one being, "You're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck wheeler." And then one time he's making a fucking tournament and he's making registration. He's like, "Anyone who's late for registration will be disqualified. Make sure Wheeler's late for registration, Mokuba." It's like fucking, but Tommy, this would be, you got the black dragon, and then you deport him and you replace him with the white one.
Yes. Base.
Yo, Renee Good skin on Call of Duty.
Renee Good?
The chick
Dude,
who
I
got
saw
shot by ice.
Oh shit.
I think my brightness is too high. Hold
Dude,
on.
I saw fucking Fortnite. It was advertising on my PlayStation like home screen. They have the Office thing in Fortnite right now. It's like Michael Scott and the fucking and Jim. Like, I saw the ad. I was like, what the hell is that?
Fucking Fortnite.
They're gonna have Michael Scott run around shooting Nicki Minaj or some shit.
Jesus.
Shooting Goku.
Here, I can show you guys on this screen. Hold
I'm
on.
like, the power scaling is fucked in this game. Why is Goku using a gun anyway?
Right.
Uh,
Yeah, they had Superman skin. Here's the Renee Good heavy foot.
God, that is accurate. That's amazing. Holy shit.
But they made her Down syndrome.
I mean, that's kind of what her face just looked like, dude.
Right?
That's pretty bad. All right, I'll take this.
Yeah, we'll take 5. I gotta go check out this ham.
You and the ham, man. God, get some help.
I gotta taste the ham, man.
Oh, don't tell us that.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you all the details.
Yuck.
I'll be right back.
I guess it's just me. Isaac hijacks the show. How y'all doing tonight? Give you a little bit of ASMR. Tell you some stories of my life. My father left me alone when I was a child. He left me out with the wolves. I was raised by wolves. When I became a man, I didn't know how to use a toilet. So I just found the nearest homeless person. Thought I'd mark my territory. Little did I know that police exist. And then I spent my first night in jail. I became the kingpin. They didn't know. Those were back in the days before the war. Yeah, I miss those days. They were simpler. Meant more to me. Thank you for listening. This has been Deadshot Isaac, Stories of My Life. Is anybody coming back?
Damn it, Jerry. Get your internet fixed. Hang on, I gotta turn on that light.
You went through all that trouble to turn on one little light, and I can't even see it.
Oh, well. It's ambience.
Is it?
I could turn off my like regular light and then it would show up more, I suppose, but
If it's bisexual lighting like Ryan, then, you know.
everything is some fucking queer lighting, apparently. They took every color under the sun at this point.
Well, yeah, it's the point of stealing the rainbow, is getting all the colors.
It's like, oh, you're showing purple. That's clearly asexuality you're advertising there. They do it with like, they'll like read a fucking manga now. Oh, that was it. The one character that they wanted to be trans. They're like, oh, her hair is literally the trans colors. I'm like, it's fucking teal. What are you talking about?
It's the color of Albuquerque.
Well, that was whenever they were all convinced that he was making the character trans. And then whenever he came out with a color spread and it was like the One Piece women and it showed her there and they all thought that she was a man and they're like, oh, we're going to find him and kill him now. Like fucking went crazy. Like people just posting this shit on public social media. It's like, guys, you're threatening to kill a person. You realize like if he dies, you're going to be one of the first suspects now.
Right, exactly. These people are freaking mentally ill.
It's just like now with it looks like you're Vince McMahon's face, by the way, just with the way the photo is in the background.
Oh yeah.
But also it's crazy. Like, yeah, they're just like, oh, you know, I can't believe he's just arresting people who don't like him. I'm like, really? Because there's a shit ton of people that have said way worse about him. I'm pretty sure the going into the church thing, disrupting a service is what got the guy arrested. Sorry.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't believe any of that bullshit that people are saying, man, about it. Like, certainly I don't agree with a lot of like, obviously nobody needs to die for this.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty clear, but nobody's advocating that you should die. But we're at a point now where we're at the find out part of fuck around, dog. Like, you do stupid shit, you're gonna have stupid shit happen to you. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Well, and what I say that I like, yeah, I'll blame him for something. I'm like, he should be arresting people as soon as they throw a rock at somebody, as soon as they start throwing firebombs. Certainly, you start arresting people and deterring this shit before it ever gets to this point where you're put into life-threatening situations and have to make a spur of the moment decision. I'm like, and also all these people watching shit in slow motion and being like, oh, plenty of time. I'm like, you don't live life in slow motion. I'm sorry to say. This is like whenever people get on an NFL player because, they're like, oh, he hit him head to head. I'm like, you're watching something in slow motion. You don't understand.
Right, exactly.
Like, when he lowers his head, he's seeing a different thing than you're seeing as you're like watching it from a third person perspective in a video.
Right.
Like, I don't know if you guys have ever been in a stressful situation, but it's not exactly like you're not like removed from it judging so omnipotently.
Right. Yeah. There's all the experts showing up on social media going like analyzing shit like that. Like you mentioned NFL, they do it like it's an NFL playback. Like,
yeah,
they're like, look right here. He draws the gun right here. And this point right here, there's an inch of space where that could have been avoided. It's like,
like yeah, this ham, boy.
Damn, Tommy, that's some nice meat you got there.
Oh, thank you, man.
Oh, I see you glazed it. That's very nice.
Oh, dude, this has been baking for 4 hours.
4 hours? No wonder you look exhausted. You got been glazing your ham for 4 hours. Jesus.
Yeah, dude, I've been gooning the ham for 4 hours.
Make sure it's not too raw. I mean, you want to lather it up a little bit.
No, I'm making ham sandwiches, baby.
He wants whites on either side of him, on either side of his meat. Well, I guess Jerry died, so
R.I.P.
Yeah, his internet at least.
For a brief moment there, you guys were all gone. I was left alone. I was the only
no.
And I was doing my my little radio voice, telling stories of my life.
I was gonna say you had to entertain the people as the solo act. Be like that guy who loves fake Star Wars, where he takes those dramatic pauses and just says bullshit.
We got
Who is that?
NPR time with Dizek.
Yeah, told you stories of my life. I'll do it again. That's a threat.
All right, Tommy, you can play the video. You don't got to rub your hands together for 20 minutes.
So some people, I'm sure, believed it was real. I mean, hey, there was enough people running to the ring to get into a fight or were drunk or whatever they were. But I think the majority didn't believe it was real, or at least knew there was something up with pro wrestling. They weren't taking it on the level. And that's why all these exposés, these high profile ones in newspapers and television shows throughout the decades from the 30s to the 80s, they never succeeded in even harming slightly the wrestling business because for the most part, pretty much everybody knew. Anyway, back to the video. Taker then says he always wants to try and make at least one person in the audience think he really hit his opponent, and try and make half a believer out of them. But I'm sorry, once again, back to the video.
I think we're too comfortable now in talking about our business. And I struggle on these podcasts too.
Oh yeah.
Because it's hard to talk. It's hard to talk and tell stories without, without lifting it up a little bit. But I think
why'd you do it then?
I think we've gone too far. And again,
we're getting into some real
everyone knows what it is.
Podcastception here.
So there you go. We've gone too far. Everybody understands, but blah, 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 So here's the ironic part of this is that Undertaker thinks that WWE has gone too far in exposing the business while talking on a WWE owned and hosted YouTube channel and podcast where the Undertaker himself exposes the business every single week. So let me take you back a bit before I get to that again.
Said he finds it hard.
1999, I think, or maybe 98, I don't know. Stone Cold Steve Austin gave an interview to a high-profile magazine. In my mind, it was Rolling Stone. I think it was that. I'm always willing to be corrected. In that interview, Austin exposed, and this is back in 98, 99, that he and Vince McMahon were great friends behind the scenes, really in touch all the time. They collaborated on their segments and whatever else. And I remember even as a 12, 13-year-old, I was really let down by the candor in that respect. Like Taker said, it's not like I didn't know that wrestling was cooperative, but I still didn't want to know how the magic tricks were done at 12, 13. And in a sense, and I know this may be ironic, me saying this, because I'm someone who does all these interviews and hosts these podcasts, I still don't want to know how all the tricks are done, even at my age now. And I know how they're all done pretty much these days. Another example, Mick Foley's first book, that was also in 1999, the standard bearer still for all wrestling autobiographies. It's still a wonderful book to read. But I still, at the time, questioned the wisdom of exposing the business to that degree in a WWF official book that they were advertising really heavily on the shows themselves every week. Even at 12, 13, I was like, what is going on here? And then there were the WWE DVDs, which they talked candidly about wrestling and stuff, but they weren't as forensically fourth wall breaking as they are now. One more thing I've got to mention, that Super Bowl commercial, and if you're of a certain age like I am, you'll know what I mean, from the beginning of 1999. They were at the beginning of all the VHS tapes in 98, 99, it seemed. And that was always, a little nod and a wink to the ridiculousness of pro wrestling. But I really enjoyed that. But anyway, we get to the 2010s. There was a gold mine at that point of shoot interview DVDs and a plethora of shows on podcasts. One, your Talk is Jericho's, the Steve Austin Show Unleashed, that kind of thing. They were fantastic behind the scenes looks. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's kind of what got me back into wrestling after falling out for a few years in like the late 2000s. And, hearing all these guys that you'd never heard before or rarely heard before out of character, that I really enjoyed. And once again, I felt they were okay because they were outside of the WWE bubble. It felt like there were two completely separate ecosystems, WWE land on one side and everything that wasn't WWE land on the other. But then a few years later, maybe in the mid-2010s, WWE started getting involved in the podcast market with the likes of, like the New Day and Corey Graves. There might have been one or two more that slipped my mind. Right. And that just kind of felt completely wrong. And I was thinking,
what do you guys say about
these are official WWE podcasts that let you in on the behind the scenes stuff that was kind of going on in real time as well. It's not even like stories from decades prior, like a lot of these interviews would inevitably be like. And it always just felt like the podcast, and they couldn't have made any significant money for that size of company from these podcasts either. It just felt like never the twain shall meet until they did. And I never got into them for that reason because it felt wrong to me. But then there's once again something WWE shouldn't have done, these shoot style, non-documentary type interviews or candid podcasts. I always felt that should be left to the independent and retired wrestling types in my mind. And then it's just weird when WWE sees a new medium and then 5 years too late, they decide to jump on the bandwagon for no really obvious reason, at least for their own business. It always seems to do more damage, more harm than good. So yes, The Undertaker is right there. WWE producing and promoting their own kayfabe breaking media is still, even in 2026 for me, a massive disconnect, and hurts the shows in my mind, and maybe for a lot of other people as well. Once again, independent from WWE is fine. When they're doing it, and then advertising it on their own TV shows, it's so weird, unreal. The podcasts, everything else like that. I mean, I'm still, even a few years ago, I still nearly had my breath taken away when there was like a documentary that had a bit of footage from 1998 backstage, and for like 2 seconds you see Kane unmasked talking to Kurgan backstage, and I was like, even like, over 20 years later, because once again, it's one thing they were doing it back then. It was very sporadic, but now everybody knows everything about wrestling constantly. And once again, it's a massive disconnect when it's WWE produced stuff. But there was always one person, of course, who protected their character and their gimmick and their persona in public more than anybody else in WWE history, or at least modern WWE history, and that was The Undertaker. Now, he had so much respect for the business that, once again, he never broke character for over 30 years. That was until he retired, and then he immediately decided it was a great idea to do a 6-part expose on his final years in the business for the WWE Network. And with that, pretty much the last bastion of the upholding of honor of kayfabe, threw in the towel and became just like everybody else. And for me, since he was kind of like that last person who really mattered in wrestling to not talk about wrestling in that way, Taker is not just a part of the problem that he's whining about in that little clip. He's a huge part of the problem as well, because he's the guy, in my mind, who shouldn't be doing this. But anyway, now myself, as somebody who kept up with the podcast and the DVD interviews throughout the years and everything else very closely.
Ooh, that ham was busting.
Tommy, you're eating too late, man. You're on East Coast time now.
I know, but I like I said, I've been waiting 4 hours to eat.
You gotta be healthy like me and just drink bourbon smashes late until you're, too drunk.
I got H2O, bro.
That's high quality H2O, as Waterboy would say.
Yeah, maybe it's a little too late to pig out. That's why I put the ham away.
Pig out, I get it.
I'm just now taking my ham out.
Oh, you're into this sort of thing. Okay. Not during any of that women's stuff, huh?
Yeah, well, yeah, like this is
I agree with what he's saying though. Like I kind of, because I'm probably one of the last few that was like, transition. Yeah. But transition from pre-internet to the post-internet kind of era. And you would even get into like schoolyard arguments back then, at least for kids. At least some of them believed it was still real, even like late 90s, early 2000s, before internet got too prevalent to like really maintain it. And I do think that's the main thing that's broken, is there's just too much information. It's too easy to Google it. Like late 90s, there was still like, I remember kids like arguing about the kayfabe thing. It was like, not that I didn't call it kayfabe. It was basically like whether it was real or not,
Yeah, the fake, they just call it fake.
Yeah, they were like, oh, it's fake, and they discuss it, and you do lose a little something because, yeah, you get like people discussing it excitedly, being like, oh, and there were degrees to it too. It was like, oh yeah, it's like they decide the results, but then like everything else is real, like some people believed, or like, I don't know, some people be like, oh, well, they just like agree not to do certain things, but like it's somewhat staged, but like they're still really fighting and stuff. Like there were all different levels of like what people would believe back then, like at least for like elementary age kids.
Well, yeah, but then they'd actually, they'd sucker the adults, because if two wrestlers were going to a bar, they couldn't be seen hanging out together.
Yeah,
because it would break kayfabe.
Well, and I get what he's saying. He phrased it as, I don't want to know how the magic tricks are done. And in that respect, like, yeah, you get it. It's kind of like seeing too much of actors, where it's like, I saw Arnold Schwarzenegger as like this big tough guy all the time. It's like, then when he becomes like a politician and everything, it sort of like breaks that illusion a little bit. Like, because even in other public appearances, you sort of have a little bit of an aura about you. And so, yeah, to completely break it is a little bit sad. It's sort of like just losing the imagination or mystery of the world.
Exactly.
Yeah, suspension of disbelief or whatever.
Yeah, there's the character we see on screen. This is like what was it that Quentin Tarantino said? It was like people come to see, Captain America, Spider-Man, Superman, Batman. They don't give a fuck about the actor. Right. And that could be applied here too, because like people come to see CM Punk, for example. They don't really give a fuck about Phil Brooks. They don't care about who he is as a person. They don't care about what his beliefs are. They want to see the wrestler. They want to see the character CM Punk. And so whenever you start to show the behind the scenes and sort of blur the lines, and you have characters that are when there's no substance and it's just their regular name, like for example, Randy Orton. That's Randy Orton's name is just Randy Orton. That's his birth name. And so what makes him stand out is that we've seen him over the years be a raging psychopath, and that's what makes him, fun to watch. And at the same time, we see a more genuine side of him with time. But if he had just come in, hey, my name's Randy Orton, and I'm just a regular old dude, and then it's like we don't care. We want to see you be a wizard or a man in a wheelchair or something. We want to see some sort of fantasy about it, and I think that's the magic of kayfabe.
A man in a wheelchair.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
He was just thinking of ideas,
Yeah.
I mean, they have plenty of ideas. I mean, hell, I was watching NXT the other day, and I mean, there's one guy, his whole character is just being black. Like, he's just like, get away from me, bro. I'm mad, bro. Get off me, bro. Watching NXT just gives me black fatigue now. But,
no, because even the white girl, Nikita Lyons, like, she's so ghetto.
Yeah, exactly. I can
She's
smell
like
her
that
through my
trailer
TV.
park trash.
Tommy might be too young for this, but back in my day, I gotta be very careful in how I pronounce this on YouTube. But they would I'll just say it like this. They would take the N-word but put a W at the beginning of it. I don't know if you know that term, Tommy, but like that's what you call white people that act ghetto,
Yeah, I call Isaac a wigga all the time.
Okay. I wasn't sure what the hell even the rules were on YouTube as far as that, if it would mistakenly detect.
No, they don't
shit.
care if you're white.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm the CWA, cracker with attitude.
But it's like, you call them that. So like that's basically what it sounds like she is. Yeah.
Well, yeah, she dates black guys and she likes to work,
Yeah. She does that because of societal pressure.
Right.
Yes. But the kayfabe thing, like, that was part of the magic of pro wrestling, and what Mr. Limey said here, I don't know what his name is. I see his
John
face.
Romero.
Mr. Limey.
Mr. We evicted our landlords in 1776 is what I would call him now. He kind of neglects to mention a very important detail about his point, which is WWE in the last couple of years has really ramped up. He did mention Unreal, but with the TKO selling to WWE, they ramped up the whole blurring the lines between kayfabe and real life, and in some respects that can really work, right? The Seth Rollins CM Punk sort of feud was sparked from real life hatred between the two individuals,
right?
And so you can blur the lines and really you can bait the audience with a new form of kayfabe, because everybody knows everything all the time. Then you can work with what they don't know, right? But that doesn't help when you're documenting it for Netflix. And so,
yeah, that's my problem is like, Seth Rollins was on ESPN and somebody asked him, are you going to be in the Royal Rumble? And he was like, no, I'm still injured, and he was trying to keep the secret that he may or may not be in Riyadh. And I made a tweet. I was like, what's the point of keeping secrets if you're just going to release a documentary about how you kept it a secret?
And I get the dude's point, Mr. My food has no spice or substance. But what he said, like, Undertaker is definitely like, why are you inceptioning yourself by complaining about the thing while you're doing the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I do think there is a middle ground there. Undertaker, if he wants to tell his story and reveal all the secrets, he could write a book, He could really do an expose by doing an independent, maybe self-made documentary or writing a book.
It all comes down to money, bro. He wants the podcast sponsorships. He wants the clicks.
Right.
Like if he actually gave a fuck about the integrity of wrestling, he would have never gone on Fox News talking about why he loves Trump, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
He could do that in character.
Oh yeah, that would have been better. Like,
he could be Trump. Comes on as the dead man, and he's just like, as a man who has been dead This man came very close.
Wouldn't he be a Biden voter then?
Well, I was talking about the
All right.
shot by the ear, but
Yeah, all the dead people voted for Biden. So
Yeah, I was about to say.
Trust me, a lot of my constituents vote for the other guy, but I like the man who avoided death by an ear.
It was
no, it was staged, bro. Haven't you gotten? the
Oh
news?
yeah, right.
like, you know what's crazy about the 2024 election? Sorry to completely derail and get you demonetized, Tommy.
No, I don't give a fuck.
But we had Undertaker, who was, he came out in support of Donald Trump, and he had Kane with him too when he did it. So
Yeah.
both the Brothers of Destruction were supporting Donald Trump. We had Dave Bautista supporting Kamala Harris, which also funny little Easter egg. Kamala is the name of a wrestler from the 90s.
Right.
And I think his name was Harris too. I think in real life his name was Harris.
Kamala Harris. Yeah, he had a weird shtick. It was a lot of goop involved. Anyways.
But Dave Bautista and The Undertaker actually fought each other at WrestleMania the same year that Donald Trump fought was in the Battle of the Billionaires with Vince McMahon and shaved Vince McMahon's head. Dude,
oh, that's
like,
a big pit bull.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, there's some witchcraft going on there, man.
He looks kind of like you, Tommy.
Well, she's a girl, so
Oh, she looks kind of like you, Tommy.
I know all the dogs look like their owners, right?
But yeah, no, that's pretty crazy. So Battle of the Billionaires, what was that, like 04 or something?
07.
Oh, okay, 07. Damn. Hmm.
All right.
He should do a second one. He should.
This guy's doing 5 sets of Chris Benoit here.
Oh, Tommy, what the fuck, bro?
Tommy.
That's what the tweet said. I'm just reading it.
Yeah. You could have shown that and said, I don't entirely endorse this. No.
That's
Jesus.
hilarious. That gets a
Oh.
retweet.
Well, Tommy, I'm so disgusted that I have to leave after that. No, I'm joking, actually, but I do have something at 11 that I do have to leave for.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here.
Yeah. So I'll see you gents later. It was a fun little impromptu thing. Hopefully we get old Mr. Russo here.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna happen, man. I just don't know when.
I'm just gonna ask him all about that guy that hates him. I figure touchy subjects are the best subjects. Just piss the person
man.
off immediately.
Well, that's one thing Brandon was telling me is like he kind of wants to proofread the questions, so I gave him that list that I gave you guys. Is kind of where we're going. So I'm pretty sure nothing's off limits with him. So.
No, I certainly wouldn't ask about anything like I think would piss him off. Honestly, it would be like mainly business related stuff as far as like how to run decisions that he has to make and like how he makes them and stuff like that, like more conceptual stuff. But yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Peace out, John.
Wait, I want to show you this. I made this for you, bro.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you, John, for joining us.
Oh, you got some nicely coiffed hair there. I like it.
Yeah, you're sneaking out. You're sneaking through the page.
What? Sneaking through the page.
Yeah, you're wearing half blackface.
It's an Oni mask. Don't you guys know Japanese culture?
Damn you, Dysek. All right, well, this is the end. So Dysek saying peace out.
Hell yeah, I run this bitch now.
Where can they find you, brother?
You can find me at Dysek of the Dead on YouTube. I release videos as often as I fucking feel like. And you can find me at Dysek_duh on Instagram. Working on trying to get more people on Facebook. I'm on Twitter at Real Dysek. Anywhere DYZEK. And I released a new song last Tuesday. So go check out my new song.
Hell yeah.
I will be performing on Sunday night at Super Happy Funland for those who are in the Houston area. And yeah, I'll be right back here next Friday or whenever you're doing this again, Tommy.
Yeah, so we'll definitely have a show tomorrow, and then Sunday's questionable because usually I'm burnt out, don't have any topics. But tomorrow's the Royal Rumble, so we should have a lot to talk about.
Are we going to be doing it prior to the? Well, I guess since they're in.
No, yeah, it'll be a post show because.
Yeah, they're in Sandland.
Yeah, they're in Tatooine. So.
Yeah, they're Mos Eisley. So by the time you do the podcast, the show would already be over anyway.
Yeah,
So.
and maybe the stars align and Russo answers his emails. So we'll see.
Perhaps. But yeah, I'll be here, man. I'll try and show up Sunday. Even if we do a show on Sunday, I might not make it. But
yeah, and that's questionable. Like I said, I'm usually pretty burnt out from podcasting by then.
Yeah, but tomorrow I'm probably more available, so we'll see. Maybe I'll show up and give a little bit of more of my NPR and radio voice.
All right, man. Well, thank you for being here, man.
Yes, sir.
And this has been episode 12